Good morning. Happy Sunday. We are lounging, which is something that all of you should be doing, especially with this current week that we just wrapped up. Tomorrow is Monday. We'll be doing an energy forecast just to see what the week is bringing in. But we talked about last week how we had all these different things in motion, from the sun going into Aquarius, Pluto going into Aquarius, and then Uranus just went direct yesterday. But remember, when a planet is retrograde, it's like it's spinning backwards and it's minding its business. And then as it gets ready to station direct and turn the other way, you see how it's just flowing? It will slowly slow down, stop, and then start to speed up until it's going the other way. We're feeling all of this, okay? So right now, Uranus, that planet is heavily associated with Aquarius. It's Aquarius season in Western astrology. I'm not an astrologer, but I do understand that the energy that we're picking up comes off of the planets. And it interacts with each different energy to give us a different flavor, a different combination, a different vibe. So it's not because it's the first in the zodiac, just because it's the first on my list. They're not in order though. What can we expect from a Uranus mixing with the Aries energy? As above, so below. What can we expect? Page of Wands with the Page of Coins. I feel like people are going to be asking more questions. People are going to be speaking more. People voicing their concerns. I feel like that's something that's out here. I feel like people are going to be talking about what they know and what they don't know. I'm picking up a lot of conspiracy energy from this Uranus interacting with the Aries energy. I'm picking up a calling out of sorts where people may be questioning others and just saying, hey, what is this? What do you know? I'm seeing that we may have to show a lot more identification. Is something else that I'm hearing intuitively. You may have to show your ID, provide your social. I'm just getting a lot more verification when it comes to Uranus integrated with Aries. Aries is a fire sign, not afraid to ask, not afraid to speak, not afraid to call it out here. People may be getting a little bit more personal. This may not be a lot of people's flavor, but I'm picking that up. You have financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. You have casket. This is that Pluto. This is that death and transformation. You have involvement with the law, and you have good fortune. Again, I'm picking up this security energy. People are wanting to know where you get your information, where you get your abundance, your wealth, your plethora, whether this is an information, whether it's reputation, or whether it's actual money. I am seeing probate court wrapping up for a lot of people. I am seeing insurance claims wrapping up for a lot of people. If you're someone who's dealing with something like this, I'm not, I'm not knowing you specifically or your case to case, but I see a lot of people are going to be ending out some type of involvement when it comes to legal matters, and either you're going to have to pay or you're going to be awarded some money, but there is finances involved to wrap something up. Either the wrap up is you're getting paid, or the wrap up is you're going to be getting some money. But that's what I'm seeing out here for how Uranus is interacting with Aries. The advice for this energy, spirits, for Uranus interacting with Aries. What's the advice? Thank you so much. As above, so below. Symbols, pay attention basically with manipulation on the bottom of the deck here. That is why you have this energy of calling out, fact checking, and or verifying. This is why you have this energy with this interaction, this flavor between Uranus and Aries, where people are saying, hey, I just need to see some ID. You need to pay attention to the symbols, okay? The symbols, the signs, the synchronicities. You have 14 out here. This talks about temperance energy, which is literally as above, so below, divine timing. And it also talks about foreign affairs. So if you're new to something, I feel like people are like, what's the worst that can happen? You know what I mean? The worst that can happen is I can mess around and find out. And I feel like people are doing that when it comes to this energy. We got 427 for Capricorn. Let's see how is Uranus interacting with the energy of Capricorn when it comes to going direct. And it is going direct in another earth sign, so Taurus. But if I'm not mistaken, I keep hearing that it is on the brink of either Taurus and Aries. So I have to look again. Or it's transiting, so it's moving. It's on the move across the sky, but it is still in the earth sign. So let's see what we got here. How is Uranus interacting with the energy of Capricorn? How are Capricorn energies be getting along with this energy? Speak of the devil, you have Temperance out here. Sagittarius energy with the Three of Cups here. I feel like this is going to bring in a new team, new engagement. It's going to bring in new connections here. It's going to bring in celebratory times when it comes to recognition. Again, that recognition is coming out. So that's been a big thing. Recognition is a big thing. I also feel like it's time for Capricorns to come out and mingle. You may be seeing people who you haven't seen out in a long time out again. You may be seeing them somewhere that you don't necessarily associate with their personality. For instance, I just heard y'all might see y'all boss at the sex store. you might see the pastor at the liquor store. Like y'all gonna start seeing people out of place is what I'm picking up. There is an interesting energy out here when it comes to this Capricornian energy. It's like workplace, like work-life balance here. So Capricorn energies could be out of the office right now. This Uranus energy could be bringing them to like go have drinks, climbing towards success here. So again, this is an energy where they're already where this Capricorn energy, something is already, the foundation is laid. So it's a time where you can kind of go out and meet people, talk to people, get to know people, let your hair down a little bit. Solid foundation, success with effort. So Tower energy out here. So I feel like, you know, even though this is Pluto, this is Scorpionic, it says Tower, but I'm picking up something as far as like height. You've climbed to the top here, prestige once again. So wherever this Capricorn energy, it's like you can afford to mingle, afford to be friends, afford to come out and play here. You're at the top of the food chain here. I feel like there is a new group, new clique, new associations out here. Romance is in the air and you are on the road to success. I just heard I love my new life wherever the Capricorn energy is being affected. This Uranus energy is giving the flavor of like settling into success is what I'm picking up here. Like when they say boss, and you like, oh wait, they talking to me. Like, yeah, they talking to you. That's what this is out here. It's time for you to kind of just step up and, you know, take a bow is what I'm picking up here. Wherever you have Capricorn mixing with this Uranus energy is giving this flavor. I feel like also wherever you have Capricorn in your chart, you've been very modest, very to yourself, you know, kind of just chilling. But what's happening now with this energy is you're in an energy of saying, no, they talking to me. You know, you're accepting your flowers here. You do have Rose out here. Strong emotion, passionate love, or hate. I feel like you're embracing it all. It comes with the territories, what I just heard. Candle, you'll be shown the way. So you got two energies of fire out here. Wherever Capricorn is out here, again, the most difficult part of a situation is over. Like, you done made it now. What? You know what I mean? It's literally your time as above, so below. You are divinely guided. You are being protected and watched over. You are where you're supposed to be. And it is up above, you know. Remember, I always tell people when it comes to success that once you have it, you have to protect it. And I see that this Capricorn energy is ready to answer the call. What's the advice when dealing with this combination of Uranus energy mixing with Capricorn? What's the advice for this flavor? Amplification here. 11, justification out here on the bottom. Self-reliance out here. Number 17, star energy, and you have Libra out here. You got the 15, which is creativity, devil energy poking out at me. Your advice, wherever you have Capricorn mixing with this Uranus energy that is kicking in, starting yesterday, coming up this next week, is to own it, okay? Don't be modest about being in charge. Don't be modest about being, hoodoo and voodoo, good morning. Don't be modest about being in charge and about being a boss. I mean, this is really your fate here with phases. You've went through the motions to earn something. You've transformed. And I feel like there are challenges with this new energy where people are going to say, who do you think you are? Why do you think you get it? Or you're a new boss. So you're going to have to like break the team in. This is the first time that you're showing your face and mingling with the people. And they're just trying to figure you out. Your advice is to own it. Embrace it. Make sure that you are being in that boss energy and not, you know, being scared to be in your new title, because if someone smells fear, paranoia, or discomfort, they'll play on it. That's what I'm picking up for you. Pisces, we're going to bring you in at 9:52. How is this Pisces energy interacting with Uranus? Which would be the planet Neptune if anybody wants to look it up. Speaking of blue, and ocean are big themes. I don't know yet. I've been picking up on a lot of natural, I won't call them disasters because the way I'm picking up on them, they're not bothering anybody, but I do see that they're being highlighted. So lava lakes is one of them, which comes out, find out that's a rarity. There's only 8 that have been discovered. And then the ocean. So I don't know why I'm saying that, but Pisces, y'all could be deeper or going deeper. Okay, ocean blue. That sounds really pretty. All right, let's see. How is this Piscean energy interacting with Uranus? You got the 10 of Cups with the 5 of Wands in reverse here. I feel like you're rooted in some type of dynamic here where you have this energy, this flavor is getting surrender. It's getting, you know, not trying to understand, but just it is what it is here with the 10 of Cups. It's saying that you are definitely, this is ancestral, generational here. This is definitely a sense of belonging, as above, so below. Again, too, this is 2 different energies coming together. It's that collaborative energy here with the 5 of Wands in reverse, which is the 4 of Wands. Which again speaks to like, this is like, I'm not going to fight with you because you're my family. I'm going to see you later. Let's find another way. I'm not going to fight with you because at the end of the day, my department needs your department. So let's just get to the bottom of it. It's trying to find a way to truly collaborate and not really fight here because something is deeper. Speaking to that ocean energy, something is deeper than just your side, my side, or this or that. Something is deeper. I feel a coexistence here when it comes to this flavor with this combination of Uranus and this Piscean energy, where it's just like someone is figuring out that we're tethered. We belong together. We're stuck together, so there's no need to fight it. I'm picking up too, one of my decks, the cat deck, I think, has the 2 of Swords where they're standing on the log holding hands. It's like if I sink, you sink. That type of energy. So something's definitely deeper when it comes to this. So it's like not wanting to rock the boat. It's like if I go down, you go down type energy. So let's just get along here. Like moving forward is more important. You have shield. You need to defend yourself. And pale, time to get out of a situation. Yeah, it's whatever the situation is concerning with this Uranus and Piscean flavor, it's too serious. It's too deep. I just heard deep shit. So you and the situation, the environment could be so volatile is the word I'm hearing. Volatile. I'm also hearing voluptuous, but volatile that y'all may just be needing to get out of there. It's not a time to fight. We need to band together, help each other, okay? And it's like if you're gonna fight with the same person when y'all should be watching each other's back, feeling tied down or frustrated, right? So this is for everybody. So it's like if you were competing with someone that you're supposed to be working with, your is like, look, I need you and you need me. We need to get out of here. So it's like, let's call a truce just to get out of here because this is too deep. This is too serious for that. We're going to end up sacrificing each other and both of us won't win if we don't just get through it. And then you have a journey, either physical or mental. Yeah, y'all got stuff to do. This is just like that time to get out of a situation energy. This is cardinal energy. So it's time to get to work. We don't have time to be fighting. This is like a dire situation. This is an emergency. That's what I'm picking up where you have this. And it's interesting because I just thought about San Diego with the floods. So all of a sudden, we're all connected. We're all working together. We don't have time for that. Something important such as a new job or raise. Yeah, we got a new goal. We have a new goal to work on. And this is very spiritual in nature. My dog is literally rolling over. Coffee. Go get off my bed. Get off my bed. Go. Go. Because he done rolled over and kicked the camera. Go. Get off my bed. Now I'm trying to be nice to you. I pop him on the butt, y'all. Get into it, yeah. So that's what I'm picking up here. Yeah, this is spiritual in nature here. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Like y'all understanding that there's more to life than chasing down every temporary high is what I just heard. So let's get the advice for how Pisces energy and Uranus energy, if you should come across this energy, let's see how y'all should be interacting with it. Way too many flipped over. Well, I commend y'all for knowing how to know what's important at the moment. Innocence. Your advice here is to understand that nobody knows what's going on to the full extent. This is 18. This is the moon energy here. You have that lamb here, sacrificial energy here. Nobody really knows what's going on. Nobody really understands what's going on. So everybody needs to just stay cool and work together. That's the advice here. Initiation on the bottom of the deck. Trial by fire. Look at that. I just keep picking up this fire energy, like lava lakes. Like, look. It's so interesting. But anyway, that's what I have for the advice here. Proficiency. In order to get something done to where most, all of us survive and all of us, are in a situation where we can make it. We need to work together and stay calm. And remember that this is not a time for blaming each other or pointing fingers, because this is bigger than all of us. Okay. We can get back to that later. Let's start off Cancer at 12:52. 15:52. Cancer energies. How is Cancer energy interacting with this Uranus energy? Remember now, it has to pick up speed, as I said in the beginning. So you may not be experiencing anything right now. And remember that these are big planets. So they'll be here for a while. You'll know. You will know. Cancer energy. How is Cancer energy interacting with Uranus? What flavor is it giving us? The sun just came out here, so there's a lot of exposure out here. This Cancer energy is also giving summertime energy regardless of where you are. So there could be a rise in temperature here. There could be some more tension. It's something else that's out here following some type of exposure here. I feel a freedom energy coming from this card right now. And then you have the Tower. Can't make it up. Volatile energy. Uranus coupled with the Cancer energy, which is like the moon, is giving some type of disruption here. This is something that I feel like we all kind of knew was coming. I feel like the way that he's looking over here is like he's waiting on this lightning to strike. He's been waiting on this tower to fall. With this Cancer energy, I just heard the cat's out the bag is what I just heard here. Everyone knew that something was going to happen here. I'm also picking up an escapism type energy here. You see, he's on the boat. At a distance, watching something at a distance here, because he was aware, because he already knew that this apocalypse, this Armageddon type energy was on the way here. This is someone who is glad that they got to higher ground or got some type of distance here. I'm also picking up this Ankh energy here, I see, which is like death and rebirth, crucifixion energy, rising again energy, the key to life type energy here. So there is definitely some energy of knowing that something has to change, and some type of embracing that some are going to make it, some are not going to make it. Like, this energy clearly is aware that there's going to be some type of destruction, but I feel like I'm hearing it was necessary. That's exactly what I'm picking up. So when it comes to Cancer energy, moon energy, remember the moon is ruling our fourth house, our feelings. So this could very much have to do with our siblings, our emotions, our relationships, our love life, how we interact with other people. I can't make it up. Nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. That is what is up at stake here. That is what's being transformed. It's a family energy. It's a nest. It's a legacy. This is that bloodline energy that we were talking about directly, the splitting of the bloodlines. And I have a video on it that talks about how the bloodline is going to be separated. There's going to literally be a physical distance. Someone's going to move away and the two will be separated. One side of the bloodline will be happy, over here thriving. And unfortunately, the other side will be falling apart, going into debt, going into karmic cycles. But again, in order to purge and cleanse this bloodline, they had to be separated. Uranus is bringing in that separation. That's exactly what's coming in here, which again, Uranus is known to represent extremity. So I'm not surprised. You got another energy of Leo out here, sunrise out here, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. We just talked about how those families, those bloodlines are going to be separating. And then you have parrots. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. It's the pop off. It's the beginning. It's the trigger. This is the beginning to get some type of conflict going, to tear something down, to cause a tower, to finally get something out the way. Interestingly enough, Capricorn had the Tower card in these, but I felt like it was like climbing to the top of the tower, which again, that still coincides because there is definitely a new sheriff, a new boss, a new way of doing things that's coming in, and it's going to cause some friction out here. I mean, just imagine you hearing through the grapevine that the company was going to get shut down. Somebody went got a whole new job. They already had their resume out. They was just waiting. And then they left. And people may have thought it was premature or they were crazy, only to be sitting there getting the news that, hey, we closing down. Y'all got to go. I mean, it's out here. And all of a sudden it's going to be talking about, well, they didn't say anything to us. They didn't help us. Well, they're a bad boss because they didn't warn us. Somebody out here, there's a saving of self type energy out here. Cancer with Uranus. Temptation will test you. Something important such as a new job or career. Same energy that Capricorn. Y'all might want to check that out. Capricorn is your opposite. Makes 100%. Somebody's being tempted right now with this gossip energy here to go low, but Spirit is saying go higher because, of course, people who are going through towers are going to be talking mess. It was designed that way. You know better than that. You have a higher perspective and you have another chance and you have an opportunity that you know good and well that these people don't have. So I know that it's a family, your family, and you love them and everything. But again, look at how they're acting. Look at what they're saying. Look at what they're bringing up to your attention. That's not familial at all. But look at here, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly and a distant friend is thinking of you. You just sit there trying to figure out what you should do, what you should do, what you do, when you know the whole time that it's time for you to make a move. Because that's exactly what this is. This is all written. Anytime major arcana is coming out, we do have free will up to a certain degree. For instance, I use the example, if I tell my daughter, hey, you can go, you have the free will to wear whatever you want. She still only got certain options because there's only so many amounts of clothes in there. So the universe does give us free will, but even free will, we only have so many options because some of us circumstances have permitted that we can only do so many things. I mean, you have to think of it that way, but this has a lot of Leo energy out here. So I feel like it's just time. A goal-oriented person, Sagittarius energy, talks about foreign travel. It's time to get on the move. One more, please, with this Cancer and Uranus mix. A wish is granted. Hey, something's going to come about. It's almost like a setup, to be honest, because it's like you're ready to get away from something, get through something, get over something, and somebody comes over with some mess because you didn't know how to do it because it's your people, it's your job. This is something that you actually care about, this nest energy. You don't want to be the trigger. You don't want to hurt anybody. So it's like they do it to you. But it's kind of a setup because they give you the outing that you needed in the first place. It's like, dang, well, thank you. I didn't have to break up with you or I didn't have to quit because you fired me. Like, I wanted to go, but I didn't know how to tell you anyway. So that's kind of what this is here because you know that they don't have any hope anyway. What's the advice if you come across this energy of Cancer and Uranus mix? Manifestation here. Your advice is to focus on what you're creating. The number 7 out here, which is the Chariot. Cancer energy. Keep moving forward. Focus on what you have going on. Create something new here. This is also standing up to that toxicity you hear. That you see it. This is a full moon, by the way. So there's a lot of release energy, regardless of what full moon. We just had a full moon in Leo, which is popping up out here anyways. So there's a combination of energies. Advice, please. Conduit. Spirit is using you. Number 8, Leo energy. So you got Leo, Leo, Leo out here. You know exactly what time it is with wisdom on the bottom of the deck. You know what time it is. And you see she got her bow and arrow. Now, she ain't got it up here. This is moon energy as well. Diana, she's supposed to be like, I have to look it up again, but mothering, nurturing. I also just heard Demeter, but this is like some Greek mythology type stuff. But my point is, you armed and ready because you already know what time it is. The tower coming anyways. So just be on guard. That's all that you can do because they're going to attack you, but you know why. And you've already been warned. I talked about that the other day where I said y'all already know what to do and what to look for. Because this is a number 8 year, this is a Leo year, everything that you need to know is right in your face. Where did my ink pen go? I'm like, did this bleed on my sheets? 2442. Hey, Amber. Good morning. That's how I imagine it sounding. 2448. Let's do Taurus. 2448. This is how Uranus is interacting with this Taurus energy. Now that Uranus has went direct, what is that going to look like? How's that going to interact with the Taurus energy? It's going to give a different flavor based on each energy. Remember, energy can be on people, places, signs, situations. So let's see how that's going to mix up. What flavor is Uranus with Taurus going to give? Coffee, I'm not getting up. Be quiet. Go lay down. Uranus with Taurus. There's Taurus out here with the Ace of Swords here. There's some type of clarity that's striking out here. This is giving me the energy of like, oh, there's some type of clarity that's striking that's out here. On the bottom of the deck, I have the King of Coins with the Queen of Coins here. First time I've seen a match in a very long time in Taurus energy, but I'm always talking about how energy moves. I just explained that the other day in the live, which is timestamped if you want to click on Taurus. No. But there is a clarity that's coming out of nowhere here. Wrecking ball energy here. Look, it's time to move. Time to progress here. I feel like some of you all, where this energy is giving the flavor of finding yourself a long way away from home. This is giving me epiphany energy. It's a wake up energy here. It's like you were not aware, sleepwalking, zombie energy here. This is definitely giving me sleepwalking though. It's like waking up and realizing that you are a long way from home and that you desire to be included. You desire love and relationships. You desire to be in some type of commitment. That's what you're waking up. It's like you shut the world out and you found yourself isolated. This lone wolf energy is what I'm picking up here. And you told yourself that you didn't care and you didn't need anything. But I'm picking up that this Uranus energy in Taurus is bringing this epiphany. Like, what have I done? Some of y'all found y'all way farther away. It's like you pushed it up. That's the flavor that this is giving. Give me some more, please. It's like a wake up. And then you got the Justice here. This is like waking up to karma here. This is like Judgment Day. This Uranus energy mixed in with this Taurus energy is very much giving that. And then you got the Four of Wands. When it comes to the fourth house, when it comes to your home, your relationships, when it comes to some type of milestone or some type of stability. I feel like what you were going for, you just went about it the wrong way, where if you have Taurus in your chart and this Uranus mixing with this Taurus energy is giving the energy of like, I might have went about this the wrong way. Yeah, the world is bringing the end of a cycle. Thank God I've been talking about this. Lord. As a matter of fact, Uranus just went direct in Taurus. So this could be giving good signs. I'm seeing two swords out here all together. So it's like a pausing energy here. I'm hearing stop in the name of love. But I am truly picking up that this flavor of Uranus mixing in with this Taurus energy is like, wait a minute. Wake up. It's like a bad dream. That's what I'm picking up. A change for the better. So there's a metamorphosis energy out here. There is definitely some type of transformation, and then pay attention to your finances. But more than anything, I'm picking up, this is the aha that's waking up about the stability here. Waking up like, wait, judging what you really have and what you don't. Pleasure with a close friend is out here. I'm not going to... you see her, this dog tongue is kind of out a little bit. What I'm picking up here is that... someone who has been a friend, someone who may watch you go through growing pains here with this Taurus energy is kind of got a front row seat. And you may be looking at them as this constant in your life that has been there through good and bad, through better and worse is what I'm looking at here. And then you have marriage. That's crazy, for better or for worse is what I was just thinking. Now, I just told y'all, I saw the Queen of Coins is out here and I saw the King of Coins on the bottom. So you may be reevaluating where if you have this Taurus energy mixed in with Uranus, which is going to be love and money. And remember, Taurus was in the dark side of love and money. You may be revisiting what love is to you, what success is to you after going through what I've been calling a bad Lifetime movie. Because I see out here that the person who has been there to support you is right under your nose the entire time. It's like you're just seeing them for the first time. You may have cried on their shoulder about a person, a situation that they were like, what? Oh, he hurt me. Okay, well, I love you too. I ain't hurt you. I've been here. I let you cry on my shoulder about him or her. Or this job, like, oh, I hate my job. Well, I've been trying to hire you or get you on over here this whole time. It's like waking up to like, why was I looking over you? Why didn't I see you before? And a wish is granted out here. So you may now, where if you have Taurus and a Uranus, is giving this flavor of like a Rubik's Cube. You finally unlocked it. You finally clicked. This looks like an accident to you, but I can assure you it's that Uranus coming in. It is ruled by Aquarius, so it is something mental. It's an air sign that's coming in. You've been able to detach from your situation enough to truly see the players and the variables that have played a part in this situation for you. And now you can give yourself justice. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem with broken bridge out here. It's been unsuccessful because you've been trying to make it, which is a fixed sign energy, make the situation compose and flow in the way that you want. You didn't want someone who loves and supports you. You wanted that person. You didn't want a job that helped you to be stable and provided for you. You wanted that one. So that's been unsuccessful. And now that you've hit rock bottom, you're able to step back and say, well, why didn't I choose that job? Or I didn't even realize that, when I got put out, when I got, beat up, when I got whatever, because it ain't been nice. This energy ain't been nice. So and so was the only one that was there. This pleasure with a close friend, this friend is starting to look, it's transforming, okay? I feel like this person has been extremely patient with you too, because it's like they was just waiting on timing. You have justice out here twice, scales. This is karma. This is a very interesting energy. One more on this spirit for how Uranus is mixing with Taurus. I like it a lot. Temperance. Finally balancing out with the 3 of coins on the bottom of the deck and the 5 of swords. Why didn't I work with them? Why didn't I see this a long time ago? Man, look, with the 5 of wands, you was combating the energy. Your head was somewhere else. It took for something to completely fail in order for you to see the true blessings in your life. I'm also picking up wherever you have this Taurus energy, again, with that love and money that's been, imbalance, you could have not been able to appreciate. You could have been entitled, selfish, just not really egotistical, and you were not appreciating stuff. So God took everything away. And now that you have nothing, you're looking at things differently and you're growing. I mean, sometimes that's how I gotta be. You don't appreciate a house till you don't have one. You don't appreciate love until you have nobody. You can't tell people, oh, I have nobody. Them people that are the nobodies that you're talking to, what happened when they leave? Now who you telling you have nobody? Nobody for real. That's exactly what I'm picking up with this energy, which again is beautiful. Because at the same time, you're giving yourself what you deserve, and you're giving the people who have been there showing up for you what they deserve as well. What's the advice for coming across this type of energy where you have Taurus and Uranus, this flavor? Keep calling it flavor, and I'm hearing bouillon. This is exactly what I'm thinking about. Empowerment. Okay. Look. And I've talked about this before. This is a number 7. You don't have to be ashamed of anything that you've been through, okay? Energy exists on highs and lows, okay? This energy was in the lows, but the great thing is we're not made of just one energy. None of us at no one time. So wherever you have this flavor of Taurus and Uranus mixing in, okay, you may feel like you were crazy. You may feel stupid. You may feel like you were being blind. But guess what? The great thing about it, don't start getting stuck on the negative side. Look at the bright side, the fact that somebody loves you. Somebody is there. Someone knows all of you, the good, the bad, the ugly. Someone is willing to hold your hand and walk through this transformation and this redemption with you. And that's beautiful. So own your shit because you're not alone. And then knowledge here. You know better. Take accountability. You know exactly what it looks like to fail. It's only up from here with birth on the bottom of the deck and wisdom. This is what you had to go through in order for you to get wiser. Intensification, meaning that it may have been a little more intense than other people. You tell some people, hey man, look, I wouldn't do that if I were you. And they like, I'm good. You tell some people and they like, why? And you tell some people and they like, I'm not you. I'm gonna do it anyway. That was Taurus. Taurus was like, me and you not the same. I'm still finna do it. Don't speak for me. And you got your hair busted. But it's okay because you learned. And in the midst of that, there has been some very strong energies that have stood by you. And that's amazing. So that's the flavor I have for Taurus and Uranus coming in together. Let's go to Leo with 3434. What is the flavor of Leo mixing with Uranus? Good morning. Or Leo mixing with Uranus. Remember, it's going to be in an earth sign. Earth and fire. more volcanic energy. This is a number 8 year. I just thought about that. Here we go again. So the world here, this is a collective message. I was just about to say that. Warning, warning, listen up. When I was talking about this Leo energy, and for some reason, I still don't know why it popped up in Virgo sign, but when we did the full moon energy, I saw like an unerupted volcano. And for some reason, my daughter asked me to watch a movie with her. And I'm thinking we finna watch some Disney. Instead, she pulled up National Geographic. And as we're skimming, she ended up picking a documentary on volcanoes, which I thought was eerie because she's 8 years old and she clearly doesn't watch my YouTube channel. And I have just talked about that. And I was like, it's like molten lava. Like it's not an erupted thing, but it's something that's seeping through. Well, what I thought I was watching about volcanoes was something about lava lakes. The other great thing the weird thing is there's only 8 of them that have been discovered. This was the 8th one. Well, Leo is the number 8. This is a number 8 year. So I thought that was interesting as well. The reason we keep saying Leo is number 8 is because the strength card is the number 8. Yeah. And then the sun card is number 19. So those 2 cards represent Leo. So anyway, that's where that's coming from. So interesting thing enough, you have these discoveries that I feel like, again, that's what the sun is doing, shining light. I don't know if y'all can hear that. That is the wind. It was just in the 70s here in Atlanta, and now it's cold and windy. Let's see how, let me reset this. No, I'm going to leave it. How is Uranus mixing with the Leo energy? Because what I think is ranting always seems to be relevant when I look back. You got the 5 of Swords here. This is some grief, shame. This is also giving me like analysis paralysis here when it comes around some type of, look at this, and the moon. We just had a moon in Leo. This is what Uranus is bringing y'all to feel some type of way about some emotions that y'all have. You feel guilty about something that you know, something that you've experienced here. You don't know why you feel the way you feel. I'm getting energy of people, places, circumstances that should be this way. Like they should go this way. It should be good. But it's like y'all want to break something that is not that works, you know. It's like, why am I not happy with this job? And the Fool here, yeah, y'all want to break away. Y'all feel bad. Uranus is bringing in, mixed in with the Leo energy, it's this vibe of wanting to be free. And you feel bad because you feel like you're being ungrateful here. You got the 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, but you feel bored with life. With the Fool here, you wanting something new. There's an awakening inside of you with this Leo energy mixed in with that Uranus energy is giving this energy of like, I know I should love this job. I make good money. I have a nice office. You know, I love my coworkers, but I want to go. But I don't want to be here. I know I should love my husband. He's sweet. He's kind. He's been good to me and the kids, but I want to get a divorce. It's this guilt for having some type of emotion that you can't explain. All you know is that you feel like you need to be free. I wish I could tell y'all it was just a vacation, but because it is major arcana and because we are talking about Pluto and Uranus and we're talking about Venus and Capricorn coming up, I tagged that video on the community board from Miriam that explains all the planetary transits and Capricorn going into Venus, questioning, is this what I really want? Some of y'all gonna say no. It's coming, and we're starting to see the movement here, and that's what I'm picking up. Whereas you have Leo in your chart, the energy of Leo mixing with this Uranus is, I should be grateful, but look, the 9 of Cups with the Empress. You want what you want. You want to mother yourself. You want to rule your own life. You want to think about your world with you as the middle, as the pinnacle. Not, oh, my family's here, so I got to take care of them. The family, you don't want the family to be the center of your universe. You don't want your job to be the center of your universe. You're at a point, Uranus is bringing in, you want you to be the center of your universe. I literally just said, not your family, not your coworkers. No, you. And that's what you want. You are wanting to be selfish right now. And you are feeling like, I don't know where this came from, but this is those people that like, You see all these people just like quitting YouTube and like retiring out of nowhere, and it's like, what? I thought you were happy, but you have all these subscribers, but you're famous, and it's like, I just don't want to do this anymore. And I'm so sorry, because I know so many other people will want to be me, want to be in my shoes, want to have my life, but I don't. I don't. Very much given that. Very much given. Yikes. I mean, there's nothing else to say. This is Uranus bringing this in. Wherever there's Leo in your chart here, there could be literally, look, the star here in reverse. Not trying to heal. Not, you need to be alone. This is about you. I'm picking up this star in reverse. It's about your light. 11:01 on the clock, 111, and you got the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You're tired of being the breadwinner. You're tired of being responsible. You're tired of thinking about the practicality and the obligation of things. You ready to go with the Page of Wands here. You just doing what you got to do. What you said, what you were told, what you said you were doing, what you were told was the right thing to do. But again, with the world out here, there's a new cycle coming in. And you can't help it. And there's the sun. You are looking at things. The Three of Swords in reverse, that's the Two of Swords here. You don't want to hurt nobody. But with the Eight of Wands, you ready to go. And the Chariot. Two cards are being ready to go. Nine of Cups here with the Star in reverse. This is giving me, wherever you have Leo on your chart, it's giving me the energy of people, places, circumstances that kind of just came together. And it's not necessarily anything that you wanted or desired. You know what I mean? It's just what people thought you would want or desire or like. So you kind of just went with it. Look, y'all feel bad about it. Y'all don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all like, why? There's a marriage and forces working against you. And career out here, you don't want to be married, you don't want to do this job, y'all ready to run away. Who was that? The other day I said, I run away, love, Mary J. Blige. We might want to see who that was. That was 3 hours because questions were involved, so I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but I may listen to it and look for it. Key out here, successful outcome to your problems in May. This is Taurus energy. More so that I'm picking up out here. So y'all are unlocking again, and you got the Empress out here, Taurus energy, Taurus and Libra, but with this May, it's really giving me Taurus here. This is giving me that epiphany energy. I might want to watch Taurus, just having that epiphany that what you want is not what you want. It's like you thought that once you got this and that, it would be good. But here you are now, sadly, like I'm still empty. This is giving me that Julia Roberts movie, Eat, Love, Pray. It's giving that. Okay, I'm not laughing at y'all. Just the energy be like, what? I know what's going on out here every day. Functional depression is a real thing. And y'all finna find out who the people who are suffering from this are. Because again, it's gonna be like, what? Hidden secrets can harm you and someone is behaving stupidly. If you told people what you really felt, your true deepest desires, that's why this moon is out here with this Five of Swords. They would think you were stupid, slow, and or all of the above here. That's why you just want to make a run for it. Feel like they didn't go after what you want. Let me just ask a quick question. Like, I don't know this. I mean, to each his own. This is, I mean, it's gonna be different combinations of this energy. So I can't speak for one person, but I'm just telling y'all what this energy is. It will be timestamped. So when you play it back and you get your natal chart out, you need to see how these energies are interacting. These flavors are interacting. What is cooking up for you? Because some of the same ingredients in one pot could give you a different dish. If you put in Google, hey, I got some potatoes, some ground beef, and some bell pepper, what can I make? They'll give you a whole bunch of different options. It's going to depend on you. And that's why I'm saying this flavor. But right now, if any of y'all have Leo in y'all big three, yikes. Because this flavor is giving just disappearing. This is when people say, I thought you were happy. King of Cups out here with the Emperor. Y'all just been holding it together, putting your emotions to the side because, again, male or female, you had to be obligated. Y'all been overworked. Y'all been working too hard here. That's why y'all don't want to be the emperor no more. You want to be the empress. You want to be in a more feminine energy, male or female. You tired of giving, you ready to take. Y'all been putting your emotions to the side. Look, y'all ain't been standing up for what you want. You ain't been speaking out. The magician out here just bibbity-bobbity booing for everybody else, and y'all tired of it. Page of Coins is out here. Y'all discovering, wait a minute, what about me? I forgot about me. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Death. and transformation, realizing there's more to life than chasing down every temporary high. I just said that in some other reading, one of these videos, and in this very video. So I have to go back and watch and see which one I said it in. What's the advice when coming across this flavor with Uranus and Leo? Ooh, y'all said the reading the other day had some liquor in the tea. That right there. Ooh, this why I try to, proficiency out here. With the 440 out here breaks down to a fourth house, and then you got manipulation on the bottom of the deck. Look, if you're going to do something, just do it the right way. Cover all your bases. You know what I mean? Y'all not going to be able, it's either you're going to hurt and break your own heart, or you're going to break somebody else's heart, because it's just time for something to come down. It's bittersweet for sure. But with proficiency out here, which is of the craft, it's just saying whatever you're going to do, just do it right. You're going to get a divorce. You know, this may be a situation where you say, look, you can keep everything. You know, it's not your fault that I want a divorce. You are, go ahead, keep it. Keep the house, keep the car. I understand. You know what I mean? If you, here's child support, you know, like I get it because I want to go. You know, it may be one of those situations where you know, put your notice in. They're going to cry, kick, scream, try to keep you. Put the damn notice in. Let them replace you. Leave them some sticky notes on the files. You know, hate to do it, sorry, but no, I want to leave. You know, if it's a relationship, pay your half of the rent, maybe leave a little extra. Like, look, I know you weren't expecting to be single in the middle of a 12-month lease. And, you know, I know we got about 4 more months left, you know, here, you know, I got to go. I'm sorry. You know, just go about things the right way. Because with this type of energy, this is a final goodbye. And then you got boundaries out here. You got a proficient with boundaries out here. You got to put the boundaries up the right way. Make sure you do this right. And that's a 37. That's a 10. Some of y'all could be between the ages of 37 and 40. And y'all, I just heard did that there. Celebration on the bottom of the deck here. I got married. I had kids. I went to college. I got a career. I'm done. I did what I wanted to do. I'm straight. I'm doing what I want to do. Recipes on the bottom of the deck here. We just were talking about what we're cooking up. And this is a 25. Your 25-year-old vision versus your 37, 40-year-old vision are different. I'm sorry. And some of y'all are looking at yourself in the mirror, even young, saying, okay, if I want to be at this point in my life at 37, 40, I can't be here. You know, like this is going to get me there, so I'm leaving, regardless of what everybody feels. And then you have gathering. You just got to make sure you put your boundaries up, because they're going to come towards you and try to guilt trip you. Knowledge on the bottom of the deck here. They're going to want to know why. And the truth is, if you cross watching, there's no explanation. They follow in their heart. Leo energy. Going towards the light. The light inside of them. And a lot of people think they know you better than you know yourself. So they thinking, you don't know what you're doing. Yes, I'm just... Get it personal, but this is not a game. This is not a test. Now, if this was like a full moon, new moon, if this was like Venus or like a Mercury retrograde, this is the big planets. This is Pluto, Uranus, Saturn. Like this is that. Like, nah, they don't move around like that. They're very much more decisive, very much more disruptive and more permanent. So if somebody feeling like this right now, it's for real. I just heard Despacito. I don't even know what that means, but I like that song, okay? Let's go to Aquarius at 48:55. I want to just get this out the way because I know I be being selfish with energy sometimes. I'll do a whole personal reading, so I know what's going on and be like, I should have told my viewers. Then I'm like, well, I don't really know my viewers like that yet. I'm still a young page. But there's enough of you all that I care about to come on here and let y'all know. How is Aquarius interacting with Uranus? Now, Uranus rules Aquarius. So, this like they parent. Now, they may be over here, you know, substituting over here and like being a guardian over here in Taurus house real quick, but they always gonna come back to Aquarius. You know what I mean? They keep a piece of this Aquarius energy with them because this is the planet that rules them. So let's see how Aquarius is dealing. On top of all these other planets we talked about are in Aquarius right now. So Aquarius got all the flavor right now. It's jam-packed. It's spicy. How's Uranus interacting with this Aquarius energy as above, so below right now? The Hangman, chilling. And the Two of Coins right now. This is giving an energy literally of being sporadic, don't know which way is up, down, and you got the star. Yeah. Knight of Wands, fast motion energy. There's a lot of transits, a lot of movements here. A lot of y'all may not, wherever you have Aquarius in your chart, you may be stone cold confused. Okay? I'm not even joking. 11:11 on the clock. Y'all might be stone cold like it could go up or it could go any which way right now when it comes to this Aquarius energy. The bottom of the deck with, yeah, the Knight of Wands with the Page of Cups here, trying to ground yourself, trying to find yourself here. You got energy shooting every which way here. Her feet are turning red here. So root chakra energy, survival. You may be freezing up here, literally not knowing which way to go. So wherever you have Aquarius in y'all chart, I definitely would see y'all getting more personals right there. King of Swords, it keeps coming out. If you know anyone in this energy of where they just like wanted to be alone or they're more quiet than usual, this is why. It's not personal. It's just because they got so much going on when they're with the Two of Coins in their head because of all these transits. Uranus coming in, making stuff go every which way. Aquarius being ruled by that planet. They can see the smoke before the fire. So they just like, oh, should I go this way? It's almost like not feeling safe. It's a very paranoid energy. So the Hangman is here, just hanging out, waiting. One more, please, for this Aquarius and Uranus. Okay. Can't make it up. It keeps giving the same type of energy. Look. The Tower with the Wheel of Fortune. Major Arcana's out here. Now you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Major Arcana out of 6. It's so many major things going on around this energy that Aquarius don't know what to do. So they just stuck right now. They know that there's a change in the air and that it's going to be some disruption, but they don't know which way it's going to come from. They can just feel it in their spirit that it's about to take off. And this takeoff could be good or bad depending on who's who and, again, how your chart mixes in. So now what we got? Aquarius like, look, let me let's just wait. Teardrops. Now, Leo, which is the opposite, had teardrops too. They share energy. So this is definitely giving this energy of paranoia and just like, I'm sorry, younger woman and younger man out here. This is being a novice in your masculine and feminine energy. This is a brand new cycle. Just got here. This is a new level, new devils, new job or career. Coffee, what you crying for? Caitlin! He want to go. He wants to go out of my room, so he's just sitting here crying. Coffee want to escape. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. I told y'all it's causing this paranoia. This paranoia because you don't know which way. Y'all just got here. It's like new gifts have opened up and now you feel like you need to go towards this new energy. How did I do this? Because I didn't mean to do them across from each other like that. But again, it makes sense. Leo and Aquarius almost got the same. It's the other part of the story, the other side of the coin. So Leo was like, look, I'm sorry, I'm finna have to break everybody's heart because I'm leaving. It's because this Aquarius function, which is their opposite, got them over here like, okay, I got some new superpowers on the masculine and the feminine side. Now what? Well, we're going to have to go on a new adventure out here, new job or career to go figure out how to exercise these different emotions, these different gifts. I'm ready for a new season, which means I'm going to need a whole new cast. I may need a whole new environment. And I got some anxiety around that. I'm getting paranoid and depressed because I'm finna have to break some people's heart. But I got this breakout energy that's coming in here. This Two of Coins energy. Revving up, revving up, revving up. And y'all saw that over there on the Leo side. The opposite of this, how this ends is they about to blow. It's like, I'm sorry, not sorry. I gotta go. And it's not that they don't care who they hurt. It's just like they can't help it. Sorrow over a loss. They can't help it. They understand that a loss is going to be had one way or another. And then that timing energy, great happiness on the bottom, birth or conception of a child or enterprise, you're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Unicorn is out here. There is something embedded inside of you where you have this Aquarius energy that is telling you that though people may be upset, though they may not understand at first, it's the right thing to do, to go, to move around, to start over. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. And this really is a beautiful energy, but boy, whew, This is people not not thinking people understand. And to be honest, I understand why they might not understand. Ladder climbing towards success, but at the end of the day, all the cards keep saying it's the right thing to do. Yes, to get that divorce, to quit that job, to move away from your hometown. And it's like, you mean give up everything and start over? Yes. Eight of Cups. I cannot make it up. It's time to go. What's your advice for coming across this energy? Yeah, I'm gonna be what? I'm gonna have to go really, really sit down. I might have to take a cleansing bath today because this energy is just it's so for real. And remember, this energy with Uranus going direct and Pluto going direct will probably be in like the first or second week of February before it actually starts to look manifest, before you actually see the signs. Because again, I talked about how in the beginning the energy is going whoop 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 this way. It has to slow down, stop, and then whoop 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 whoop, whoop the other way. As it's stopping and speeding up and all of that, we down here like, what's wrong with me? I'm having dreams. I can't sleep. I'm tired. My cycle came on early. I went in labor. Like, oh, I'm pregnant all of a sudden. I thought I couldn't even have kids. Like, it's like that. It's these energies pushing and pulling. And everybody knows that, the moon can cause women to have their menstrual. Babies, scientifically, statistically show that more children are born when we have full moon. So if the moon is affecting us that way, what you think all these other planets doing? What's the advice for where Aquarius is interacting with this Uranus energy, this flavor, the advice for coming across this? Enchantment is out here and gathering. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 6, 33. Between 33 and 38. Again, this energy, this advice is that you need to be around, go towards your new tribe, bro. That's it. This make me think of that meme that said, well, you need to get over a relationship, and the girl said a babysitter in a new outfit. Like, for real. Like, that's what they saying. Like, what are you going to do? Sit there? Make sure that it's not in vain. If you got to tell somebody that you got to leave them or cut them out or something or hurt them, make sure that it's worth it. Because you don't want to have fumbles. You want this person, they may be hurt now, but you want them to look back and say, I understand. Okay, I'm proud of you. Okay, I see where you were coming from. Instead of looking back like, and what was the point? Feeling used and abused, and you know what I mean? Like, that's what this is here. So if you're going to quit to go do something else, get to going to do that something else. That is your advice. Get your babysitter in your new outfit and get on. Figuratively speaking, even my masculines, like, that's your advice here. Manifestation here. Go create that thing you said you were going to create. Assistance here on the bottom of the deck here. This is the universe with the 10 here. That cycle that is wrapping up and beginning at the same time. I'm getting where y'all have this in your chart. You don't have a break. You can take it. You're not going to have a break to have the cycle pause, mourn, and cry. Now, you got to have the cycle and jump into the next one. And the universe is making this conducive, okay? Let's see. 5826. Let's go to Scorpio. We're doing how Uranus, which went direct yesterday and won't be just in full effect for another week, is interacting with the energy of Scorpio. Remember, that energy can be on people, places, signs, and circumstances, so it gives a flavor when it teams up with other energy. So when it mixes up with Scorpio, what do we get? What does it look like? What does it taste like? What is the flavor from Uranus mixing with Scorpio? The world out here. This is the end of a cycle. Heavy on the holla. I said this in Taurus, which is the opposite of Scorpio, but there is definitely, it's a beautiful ending of a cycle though, because you end up where you want to be. You end up in harmony, wherever you have Scorpio in your chart. This is giving me the energy of like getting lost and not knowing how you found your way, but you got there. This is like, I started off, I planned on going this way. I ended up over here, and somehow I ended up exactly, I got there. If somebody were to say, how did you find it? You wouldn't even be able to explain it. You was like, man, look. They were like, did you come up 75? You like, I was on 75, but I got off and I went left, right. I went through a neighborhood. They're like, well, how'd you get here? I really don't know. I hit the block and I saw embassy. And I was like, that must be the one. Like, literally, that's what this is. Uranus rules extremities and rules chaos. Eight of Cups here. You end up going exactly where you need to go. Wherever you headed out to, you end up being there. And I feel like some of you, wherever you have this in your chart, you think it's far. You think it's way over there. You took off thinking you was going to be on a journey. You might have took 30 minutes to go around the block. A big circle. That's all. You know what I mean? And it's all about timing. It's what I'm picking up out here with the world out here. That's fixed energy. You are a fixed energy. This is a fixed energy out here. Somebody went out with this Uranus energy. You finna find out, like, I'm leaving. And then think about Dorothy when she said there's no place like home. She just clicked her heels and was back where she needed to be. Now, I know the anxiety was like, okay, I'm finna do it. I'm finna click them. I don't know what it's gonna look like, what it's gonna feel like, because the way she got there was on some other stuff, you know, all in the tornado and everything in the Wizard of Oz. And think about that whole movie, Six of Cups energy. That whole movie was about discovering attributes and characteristics of self, attributes and characteristics that you thought you didn't have until you got in a circumstance or a situation that pulled it out. And you're like, oh, I do have heart. Oh, I do have courage. Oh, I am smart, because you needed to be. So you could have just been, that was all the pit stops. But you ain't go nowhere far, but you still ended up there. The Six of Cups is out here. This talks about your past. It talks about giving and receiving. It talks about soulmates energies. But look, young to old, growing up in something. And when I say in something, I mean in something, not with someone. Growing up in something. This situation, the chemistry that you and another person were creating is what you grew up in. There's an energy between two people, some chemistry that has evolved here. That it's went deeper. Okay? I mean, y'all gotta, like, when I do go deep, y'all gotta go with me now. This is something else here. This is some type of chemistry here. This is an essence that you've kept with yourself. Maybe you dated someone and it just bought out, like, oh, okay, well, I like this, or I have the capacity to be this. And then you may have ended up with someone else. You're still discovering yourself in all these different situations. And you've ended up with, I just heard, an unlikely candidate. Even if this is a job, it's like every odd job you ever work is actually the description for like some good ass position, some career. And they got, have you ever like had a straw in your purse randomly? And it's like, actually, yes. Do you carry bobby pins around? Like, actually, yes. And it's like all this weird random stuff was exactly what you needed for this one particular thing. You would have never guessed it. You thought you were lost this whole time. Uranus is going to have you close your eyes, spin you in a circle 10 times, and open your eyes, and you're going to be there. And you never move. Look, all of these situations are giving milestone. It's giving graduation. It's giving foundation, sturdiness. It's giving growing up in something. It's going about something the right way. And then you end up here. You're a forever person. You're a forever thing. Exactly what is fixed energy. Look at the energy. They're literally growing together. You know, I just work here. The Eight of Wands is here with the Three of Coins here and the King of Swords. There's some type of combination, some type of chemistry that's being solidified. It's like, you know what? Me and you work so well together. Let's put it on paper, i.e. a marriage or a contract. Maybe you've had that homeboy that you've been getting supply from and you've been over here doing this part. Maybe y'all decide to finally go into a joint business together. Y'all already had the chemistry anyway. Maybe it just makes sense at this point. Again, that's spinning around, and that's what Taurus energy talked about, which is the opposite. Not realizing that what you have is right in front of you. Been here the whole time. You keep leaving to come back. Leaving to go nowhere far. Very romantic, whether it's business or whatever. It's a very romantic energy. You got the Hermit out here with the Page of Swords and the Temperance. Same damn energy here. You're realizing here, you see now that you have had something in front of you the whole time. It's just time for you to realize it. You're noticing an energy, a chemistry. You're noticing something about your character, something that complements you. Maybe you're noticing that that friend that you have, that you've had is not, that's what I said in Taurus. That friend that's been around, maybe that's your person. Like, what? They've been there thick and thin. That volunteer service you've been doing, why didn't I just work there? Like, I've been doing volunteer stuff there for 6 years. Like, I know how to do everything up here. It's that type of energy here. You're Finally taking notice here. You got receipts on something? Memories. All of the things that we did back then when I'm in my bed. This is Memories Back Then, the name of that song. That's exactly what this is. Is that you? Yeah, okay, whatever. That's what this is here. So this is great. So Uranus is bringing this energy in. Sorrow over loss is out here. I feel like, and this is giving me that family wishes come true. There could be some type of, see, this is giving that type of grave energy, serious energy here where you feel like something is over and lost forever, only for you to realize, wait a minute, 1 + 1 is 2. Okay. That's exactly what this is. Someone has been going through things with you alongside you and you never noticed it. Every time that you had a hardship, these people, this place, this situation showed up for you. I don't care if it's you knowing you can overdraft your card with a certain bank. It never has failed you, okay? Marriage is out here. This is also marriage. This is also giving soulmate. This is also a fixed energy. It's the end of a cycle. It's your forever person. And it's out here too with this marriage. Some of y'all been with the wrong people or in the wrong situations and you think you losing something only to be crying on the shoulder of the person you should have been with the whole time. New job, new career out here. New role, new type of work to put in. It's like going to do better by someone because you see them differently now. It's giving that avatar again. I see you. It's also giving that energy of when we're looking at this energy, like even if it was a job, like I thought I didn't have a job, but the volunteer service you've been at for 6 years hires you. And you like, I should have been at this. You're not taking a loss. Remember, the universe doesn't respect voids. So if you lose something, they will fill it with something. If you just become single, they'll send a person. If you just lose a job, they'll send a new job. The universe needs a void to fill. So a lot of times we're not getting anything because we don't have a void. It's like they tell you, you can't receive with a closed hand. So as soon as you dump whatever in your hand out, they put something back in it. That's what this is here. This to write something too. August is out here. Fell on top of the Hermit. Virgo energy. This person could have a Virgo moon. So there's something about them. Ooh, y'all. I'm finna get up out of this. This is spicy. You're highly thought of, but you need to defend yourself. Maybe you thought it was taboo to ask for a job here or ask, go deeper with somebody. You might have thought it was taboo here to go into this 8 of Cups energy in a situation, but now is the time. Thank you to Uranus, okay? It's coming in, and all of a sudden you get the audacity is what I'm hearing. But it's such a beautiful, spicy love story, whether it's a career or whatever. Maybe it's a house. Maybe you looked at something and said, I just could never afford it. You finally go knock on the door and they say, oh, we would love to rent or sell to you. We want a person like you. We're willing to lower the price or pay the closing costs if it's going to be you. But you thought you was homeless, but you finally went next door to that place. Great worry over nothing. Peter, frustrations, lessons to be learned is out here with depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. All of this was a character test because you didn't even see this person, let alone appreciate them or respect them because you hadn't evolved in yourself. And this person been patient the whole time. And now you got too much concern with sexual matters. And someone new is entering your life with January, and beware of greed. You could have had an Aquarius energy, an air sign, Gemini, or Libra energy. It had January out here, so this is Capricorn and Aquarius. But I feel like you had someone come in and distract you. Maybe it was, Jezebel energy. Maybe it was the sex, but it had you in an energy where, and you know what? That would make sense on the storyline because Aquarius and Leo hate to do it, but they leaving because they wasn't your person in the first place. And here, this Taurus and Scorpio energy is feeling like, oh, they getting left, but the whole time, that person was right in front of them. It's new alignment. This is nice. It's like, well, I hate to tell y'all this, but I'm selling the company. And then this Scorpio energy is like, no. And then you crying to the volunteer people like, yeah, I'm still here to volunteer, even though I just lost my job. And they like, we're hiring. 2 of coins here. 2 worlds. In and out. Tick for tack. Interesting energy. Can you give us advice for if we come across this type of flavor, Uranus with Scorpio? So if you hear somebody going through something like this, you can smile, okay? They may be sad, but they're coming to a reckoning, and you can smile like, oh, okay. If you in that energy, then you gonna be all right. What's the advice for this, please? Innocence out here. If y'all come across this energy, don't say nothing. 18 is out here. That's the moon. Just let it happen. Not today, human. I'll put free questions in the description when I do them. You got virility out here again, which is 41 and 18. So this is breaking down to a 5-2. There's a change in what you desire, what you're attracted to with this horn god energy. This is giving that Capricorn energy. And I don't know. You had rabbit with that January, and I said it was Aquarius or Capricorn. So again, you could be attracted to that energy. But again, and this is this a little baby lamb, some innocence out here. You didn't know. You never looked at this person like that. And wherever you have this, your advice is to just let it play out. With divination here, everything is working itself out. Because when you seek healing and you need someone, this is the person that you're going to end up going towards. On purpose or by accident. That's how it's going to happen. It's going to be very innocent. You're going to know all of a sudden this is the one. Medicinal. This is healing energy. I just heard Doja Cat. Doja mean weed and cat with knowledge. You're going to know who you go to. Who knows how to make you feel better. With secrets on the bottom of the deck here, you never thought of it. But you're mature enough to know, like, okay, this is that. Healing. I can't make it up. Some of y'all might want to go take a cleansing bath and just calm yourself down and woo-sah, okay? You got the 24, that's a 6, coming to harmony with this new energy, okay? That is funny. Woo. Let me see. We getting on down. 3 more. Who is that I just wrote on? Sagittarius. I am really in my feelings about these readings too, because I'm really just taking my time. How is the energy of Sagittarius going to mix in with the energy of Uranus spirit? What does that look like? How does that mix up? How do they go together? The energy of Uranus with Sagittarius. Thank you so much. As above, so below. You got the Ace of Wands with the 6 of Wands and the Devil out here. Capricorn energy out here also. That's the matrix for me. So there is some type of new awareness out here. There is some type of standing up for self, new inspiration. This is very much getting what's popular is not always right. What's right is not always popular, but standing up to a group here, being newly inspired. This is also terminating a contract. It's something that's definitely out here wherever there's Sagittarius in your chart. This is terminating a contract and doing it your own way. For sure. This is coming in and saying, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. I'm not going to do it like that. I'm going to do it like this. And then you have the 5 of Cups out here. There was some type of, you allow something to lead you along with the 2 of Swords here. And you know you shouldn't have done that. So you can't change the past, but with the Fool here, you are definitely about to turn over a new lease in the future, okay? So you know what? I allowed y'all to tell me what I wasn't going to do. I fell into some type of trap, but that's not going to happen again. I regret that I did that, and no. This is like I got burnt once. I'm not going to get burnt again. That's exactly what this is bringing in out here with the Strength card. Stronger than yesterday. My loneliness ain't killing me no more. There is a contract out here. I kid you not here. Some you signed online, like you signed it and it worked. It's like it didn't work in your favor in the end with the 10 of coins being in reverse and the 9 of coins. They got more out of you than you got out of the situation for yourself, whatever this was. And that's some shame that you're picking up, some guilt, some humiliation, is something else I'm picking up. But you're releasing that now, is what I'm seeing here. And you are writing your own rules for sure. And you're not afraid to disagree right now. That's what Uranus is bringing in for you, wherever you have Sagittarius in your chart, Knight of Swords, with the quickness. You're bold, very brave. You're stepping up. You're not afraid. You don't care who's looking. You suffered enough. What do they know about that? Celebration, fun, and enjoyment out here. Yeah, it was all fun and games when it was you. So nah, you're not going here for that. Somebody played with you. Something else. Look at this. Time to go out and have fun. I feel like you got finessed under pretentious energy, chain of events that will affect your life. And you didn't realize how out of hand something got. Sagittarius mixing with Uranus. So this flavor is giving maybe one thing leading to another and things just getting out of hand and you looking up saying, hold up, pimp. What is this? Okay, I can't change the past, but moving forward, yeah, get back to the basics. Can't make it up. Get back to the basics here with a stubborn, aggressive person here. Ram, Aries energy. It's time for you to take control of your own situation. Be your own boss out here. It ain't fun and games no more. You thought something was fun and games. You didn't realize that something had the power to come and take over to this extent here. You got January out here, which is the devil is out here. So it could be Aquarius, but I'm picking up Capricorn here. With someone new is entering your life, beware of greed and climbing towards success. Someone used you wherever you have this in your chart. Someone used you and they got more to you than you got out of yourself. And you didn't take this as serious as you should have. But they got you once. They will not get you again. This will not happen anymore. So wherever you have Sagittarius mixing up with this Uranus energy, it's definitely giving hurricane. Shouts out to y'all too, because I don't, agree with this. Hard work ahead and guaranteed success. You know you got what it takes. And you didn't mind helping somebody, but you don't appreciate being used like this. Romance is in the air. And then successful outcome to your problems. I just feel like your self-love is kicking back in. Your pride for yourself is kicking back in. And you're saying, I don't appreciate this. They may have got you in with drinks or like extravagant stuff, gifts or, taking you to places or trying to introduce you to this, network that was just, oh my God, and you realize you got played. And again, you can't go back, but going forward, the same way you got in a contract, you're getting out of a contract. Some of you all are straight ripping it up. Some of y'all are calling attorneys. Some of y'all are calling someone's bluff. Some of y'all are calling for someone to sit down at a table and have a converse. I was hearing and converse about a conversation that was taking place prior. Mouthful. Meaning that if me and you talked about something in the car and then some things took place here, which is what you got with this chain of events here, y'all like, let's sit down. Now, did we not say we was going to do this? Okay, so how did this happen and this happen and this happen? Because things are just rolling out of control wherever this energy is. But with this Uranus energy, again, going direct, within the next week or two, you're going to start to see someone grab the rope and snatch it back wherever Sagittarius is in their chart. Now, I'm hearing like if you bought them something, you can't, like what you got, what they got out of you, from you, what they did to you, you understand that that's dead, it's gone, it's over. But you are definitely on a redemption wherever you have Sagittarius in your chart. And I'm sorry that this happened to you. Excuse me, but this comes from y'all having to speak up for yourself. What's the advice if we come across this energy? I'm going to tell you one thing. If I come across this energy, I'm going to be heavy-minded in my business. Because if I hear somebody saying, nah, that's it. I'm finna meet with them now, or I'm done, and that ain't even what the contract say. That ain't what we agreed upon. I'm just going to go sip my tea. Because I see here that whatever this is about, this person did get taken advantage of. Now they got taken advantage. Authority. And that is giving that Capricorn energy again. And it's also giving that Emperor energy again. Authority over your information, your contracts here. You know what the hell you said you was going to do and what you didn't. You know. They overstepped their boundaries. You know better. You know. A situation needs to be addressed here. I just saw medicinal. So that's like a cure. It's time to treat something. And then you got persecution here. Look. You finna go in, and you can. You deserve that. Somebody finna get some karma. And the Sagittarius energy mixed in with this Uranus energy is the perfect combination for somebody is not finna give it. Nope, I want to sue. Nope, I want to use my rights. This is out here wherever this Sagittarius energy is out here. I'm not playing. They're not playing either. But I see that it's basically Judgment Day here and empowerment out here. With honoring on the bottom of the deck. This Sagittarius energy, they not. Uranus mixing in with this energy, the flavor is get my lick back, okay? That's what I have here. Because that ain't even what you had said. It's like playing with the right one. Manipulation and manifestation was out here. So, I mean, again, y'all need to understand wherever you have this in your chart. If I'm talking like to this energy, yes, you got played. Yes, you got used. Yes, they were fake. However, you probably not going to get none of that back. Going forward is what you need to be focused on. So if you was dating somebody and they used you and they bought this with your card and all that, that's dead. You know, I don't see you getting any justice for that because you willingly participated. But if you're now saying, well, I didn't know this or I wasn't aware of that, okay, now that you are, all you can do is move forward. Don't try to backtrack though. It won't work. It'll only work in your favor if you just move forward. If you try to go back, that's gonna be a problem. Because I'm seeing like even when you tell the story or you see some type of legalities, you're saying, yeah, I knew them. Yeah, I was friends with them. Yeah, I was dating them. Yeah, I worked there. But no, you just basically said that you agreed. You're wanting to say I don't agree anymore. I would like to cut the contract. But saying that, well, it's not fair, how's it not, that's your fault. You didn't think. So y'all just saying, I want to think now. Okay, you can think now. But you can't say they finessed you because they kind of didn't, kind of did. They basically use your vices and your toxic traits against you. This was to teach you what your toxic traits were. Because when you think back and you say, how did I get here? It's because we was drinking. You ain't going to drink no more. You see what I'm saying? But now it's been brought to your attention. So that's what I have for you. 8209. Let's do Virgo. Yeah, man. I got one more after this. Let's do Virgo. Virgo energy mixing in with this Uranus energy, which should be in full effect within the next week or two. It went direct yesterday. It peaked. And some of y'all like, I don't know what that means. I'm telling you what it means. The planets is the why, this is the what. So when it comes to Virgo energy, mixing with that Uranus energy, because remember, energy leaves residue and it mixes up on each other and it gives itself a different collaboration. That collaboration with Virgo and Uranus is what? Uranus is what? Three of Coins. Y'all may be poking the bear here. You see how those monsters are behind her? And she's just looking unafraid, unworried, unbothered. This is not caring anymore. This is wrecking ball energy. King of Cups here, knowing what good and well what you're about to do and just coming to terms with it with the King of Cups. Knowing in your emotions like, yeah, somebody gonna be mad, somebody gonna be hurt, somebody gonna lose some money. But I don't care. Yeah, I know exactly what I'm about to do. I see Uranus is giving a lot of people a lot of like guts. I shouldn't say balls, but giving bold energy for sure. Like to come out here and do, look, Three of Swords. I know some people gonna be hurt. I know some people gonna lose. Four of Swords here with the Seven of Cups. I don't care. I'm pulling the opportunity, pulling the plugs on something. Thank you, Joy Coy. I love you too. And good morning. And happy Uranus. Uranus directing. But this is giving the energy here where it's like Virgo energies is like, I don't care who about to get hurt or who about to get played or who about to what. You got the Knight of Coins here. This is Virgo energy. It's time. This is giving when you let people play in your face and you don't say nothing and they get so comfortable and they get so bold that they think, oh, they don't know, they stupid, or they don't care, they not gonna do nothing. And then this is Virgo saying, all right, that's enough. You think I didn't see you playing in my face? Let me play in your face now. Like, this is exactly what this is. This is turntable energy. Aquarius, actually, if you look in the Aquarius playlist, I don't know if it's still there because I tried to clean up my playlist, but they did have a reading called Turntable, or the tables have turned or something like that, and it could definitely be a time indicator for this energy here, because this is definitely giving energy of, look, the predator. This is predatory energy. The prey is now not the prey. The predator. The prey is now the predator. So whoever was preying on you, this is a flip script. This is also like people not knowing deep down that you're actually the person they should not play with. Like they thought they were the bully and they thought you were the victim. And then come to find out, Virgo energy is the bully and they're the victim. They finna find out the hard way. With the Three of Swords, this particular deck talks about it being bought on themselves. Pain that you bought on yourself for other people because you didn't have to. And you got 2 3s out here, something else I'm seeing. So this is expansion, third house energy too. Be aware, like Virgo may be saying something. They may come out of nowhere and be Virgo, Mercurial energy, very much so. Somebody finna get the beans spilled on them. The high priestess just came out in reverse. She does not speak. In reverse, she tell everything. That's exactly what this is. So this Virgo energy about to ring the alarm here. 3 of coins with this Knight of coins. That's a 4 of coins energy all together. So that's pre-emperor energy here. So it's just the energy of like, pre-emperor energy is like a tyrant to me. It's like a slumlord. And that's exactly what I'm picking up. Like Virgo about to be mean about it, but they gonna get control. This is like blackmail. Virgo like, I got dirt on everybody. Play. And you got the Knight of Wands. This just went 0 from 100 real quick. It's like they, and so you got 3 knights out here. This is people, I'm picking up an energy of people trying to shush this Virgo here with the Justice card on the bottom of the deck because they running their mouth, they talking. This is like, okay, be quiet. Okay, be quiet. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, no, y'all call Virgo's bluff wherever you have Virgo in the chart out here. You got 3 knights. This is 3 different energies. Virgo was taking it easy. But since y'all playing with me, I'm finna turn it up. And y'all gonna be asking for my forgiveness. Y'all gonna be asking me to stop. You gonna beg for mercy when I get done with you. Yikes. Because it's all truth. All facts. Queen of Swords out here. She's a researcher. She got receipts. It's verified. Whoo! Look at this. So Uranus with Virgo. Remember, Virgo is the 6th house. That's your health and that's your mundane life, your everyday duties, and this is how you carry about. You know, you take your bath, you go to the mailbox. This person with Virgo, it's also your hidden enemies. So it's giving the energy, it's giving the flavor of somebody deciding like, that was the last straw. Because, see, we ain't going to talk about how you A, B, C, and X, Y, Z. And we ain't going to talk about how last week. And we ain't going to talk about how your mama did this. And how, oh, you think I don't know about where you be going when you do this. And it's like, shh. Because this person is giving what's that lady name? Jaguar, right? That be just going off on social media. And they like, why ain't nobody sued her yet? Or silenced her? All facts. Because she's telling the truth. That's what it's saying out here. Singing all the songs. And people may be mad, but guess what? Can't touch me. This is pure energy here. Pure facts out here. And this Virgo energy knows exactly what they doing. Temperance energy on the bottom of the deck. Far and wide. Broadcasting type energy. It's giving Cat Williams for sure. This is a spiritual lesson with someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change here. Okay. You about to find out. Because what I'm picking up here is this Virgo energy just feels bullied. Discord among family and friends and successfully overcoming a problem. This Virgo energy feels like the only way that they're going to get these people off of them, because nothing else has been helping, is if they blackmail them, basically. It's not really blackmail and like the truth telling, but it's like the way I can get y'all off me is if y'all don't leave me alone, I'm going to tell all y'all business. And this is what I know. And it's like, what? Now let me go. November is out here. Obstacles to overcome. Good news. But I'm looking at this ear. What's the word here? With psychic ability, trust your intuition and control your anger or you'll be sorry. You have psychic ability out here twice with this high priestess. In reverse here, someone is intuitive enough to know that it's time to ring the alarm here. Now, these folks might be upset, but they better calm it down because Virgo got the tea out here. Things people would love to hear. This would be good news to a lot of people. And they'll have a lot of obstacles to overcome. The 8th house energy, Scorpio showing his face out here. Scorpio and Libra. So it would be fair for me to talk your business and tell on you because y'all not allowing me to grow is what I'm hearing here. I don't want to be like this anymore. So I just want to get all this off my chest. Yeah, feeling tied down and frustrated and someone is behaving stupidly. This is that Aquarius Leo energy that was coming out. Y'all might want to look at those when I get done time stamping. Woo, woo, woo. This one you finna find. I would not be on no bully stuff. I would not be trying to apply pressure because this Uranus energy is giving steam. You know, it's giving gasoline. That's what Uranus is. It's giving gasoline. And depending on which energy is mixing with, there could definitely be some fire. Okay. Some of it might not do nothing. Some of it might water it down. But as you see here, mixed in with Virgo, this looks like yikes. What's the advice if we come across this energy? That's why you have to listen for the energy and not the signs. Because you'll hear people out here like, tell me why my homeboy is so, we've been friends all this time and went and told so-and-so or threatened to tell so-and-so. Oh, snap. The advice is boundaries with birth. The new version of the Virgo energy will not be able to blossom. That's why that spiritual card is out here. Will not be able to blossom with this type of energy around it. So what's being said is, get up off of me before y'all get into some trouble. Virgo would gladly snitch, set up, or handle whoever here so that they could get to the next cycle. I don't want to be our friends no more. I know that y'all do X, Y, Z. I'm not trying to mix in with that. This is people saying, how dare you bring that up? Where's the lie? Okay? And I ain't judging you. I'm just telling you. Get on. Since you do that, I don't want to do this. Y'all can't make me. Y'all can't bully me. Virgo is putting up them boundaries here. This is like people saying, Virgo, you can't leave. Virgo, like who? Okay, yes, I can. Don't play with me. Morality out here. And then you got this conduit because this Virgo energy been being used. And enchantment out here. Didn't even realize it. Was watching and collecting data and never even realized what was going on. And now that they have, when it clicked, like, wait a minute. I got more power than y'all realize. I know all y'all business. Y'all better watch out for the person. Y'all better watch out for this Virgo energy. Because you'll be going down and they'll be watching. You see, she was watching. Where'd she go? Y'all lucky I lost it. She was watching this persecution. Virgo gonna light the fire for you to burn. What you mean? Y'all? Okay. 9238. Let's do Libra and then I have Gemini and I'm done. Ooh, Uranus. Yikes. Ooh. 4 of Wands just came out. Trying to get a nice shuffle in here for Libra here. That is a milestone here. That's some type of graduation energy. There is a level of engagement here with the High Priestess here. This is meeting in secret. Uranus with the 8 of Cups here. Someone is finally leaving one situation to go to another situation. No longer being scared. This is that push. This is also, I feel like somebody who never cheated before is finna start cheating. I know. That sounds crazy. I feel like I'm intuitively picking up wherever Libra is with this Uranus energy, this spicy energy, this gasoline energy. It's giving the flavor of, I want to be bad. I want to be risky even. You know, like I want to, you know what, Libra? Yeah, I've been in this energy before, if I'm not mistaken. This channel is only like a year and a half old, maybe reaching to barely, not yet. But this is giving the energy. I've seen this in Libra before. This is when Libra gets upset. When Libra get upset, it wants to get even. When Libra get upset, this energy wants to do you how you did me. That's the scale. I want to flip the shit. That's exactly what this is out here. So this Libra energy that I'm picking up on, they've been wrong somewhere because I know this energy. I'm familiar with it based on the past readings. And I told y'all energy is neither created nor destroyed. So it just transmutes, it just moves around. It's back. This is the dark side of Venus. Now, interestingly enough, Uranus is waking Taurus up to the dark side of Venus. Now, where you think that energy went if it's running from Taurus? It looked like it ran over here to Libra. How long it stay, I don't know. But I'm definitely seeing Uranus bringing the dark side over here. Because now Libra wants to be promiscuous. This is giving me a mistress here. The 4 of Wands with the High Priestess. This is definitely a third party. This is definitely a mistress. Somebody already engaged and married and everything and still got a side person. I can't make it up. With the 8 of Cups, they go back and forth. But whatever this is right here, intuitively, I'm picking up with this Uranus sparking. Someone saying, you know what? I'm tired of sneaking. I'm going to make it open. I'm going to have both. This is open competition. And that's what I'm picking up intuitively for sure here. Uranus is bringing some type of I want to be bad type energy. My husband cheated on me. I'm going to cheat on him. I'm going to go give me a couple little thotties, you know? Like, okay. My job want to play with me. They want to be calling off. I'm going to start calling off. And posting on Instagram and Facebook where I was. I'm going to call in and say I was sick and I'm going to go to the club here. What I say? What I say? What I say? What's my name? I'm telling y'all. 2 of Cups with the 5 of Cups. You going to do that to me? I'm going to do that shit to you. 5 plus 2 is 7 of Cups energy. I'm going to go get me some options. You want to keep leaving me at work? I'm going to get COVID now. You want to keep lying to me? Okay, I'm going to start lying. I'm not playing. This the dark side of Venus. It's moving. Now, Taurus, everybody's like, dang, Taurus just foul. It's not Taurus. It's the energy. That Jezebel, dark demonic energy. It runs around. It can't be destroyed, so it hops around. That's why we go live on Mondays and do a forecast to see where it's at. It's in Libra right now. This is wild. Now, Taurus, believe it or not, Uranus is actually going direct in Taurus. So maybe that has something to do with it. I'm not too heavy in astrology yet. I know that we get the energy from the planets. That's the why, but I just can see the how it's going to show up. But again, I'm seeing here, like, baby, I don't know. I heard Lilith was obsession. There's some other asteroids and meteorites that give out some other different energies. I'm going to tell you something. Somewhere out there in the universe is some foul energy and it runs around. It was in Taurus. Now that Uranus is going direct, Taurus looks like they're waking up to love. True love. What it looks like to be appreciated. When it looks like I have nothing, they starting to see the stuff that really matters. Now look over here at Libra. Libra like, I don't want to play. Libra like, I've been hurt. I'm ready to go out here and get my revenge. That's exactly what this is. This is like openly cheating. This is like, oops, they caught me for sure. It's definitely not right, but I know that is whatever happened to Libra that triggered this energy. Hey, I'm telling y'all, so Libra is love and money, and Taurus is love and money. So this dark-ass Jezebel energy then went from Taurus and hopped over here to Libra because somebody played with Libra, and Libra wants to flip the script. 7 of Swords. I can't make it up. You want to lie to me? You want to play with me? You want to cheat with me? I don't care if this is a job. This is that job that you like, you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm finna say I got COVID, and I'm finna go to the club, and I'm finna post on Instagram, and I'm finna tag my boss. Do something. Because you do it all the time. You always saying you sick and you can't come in. I'm doing everybody workload. But I know that you was out of town. That's this part. This. You want to cheat on me? King of Cups, 9 of Cups, 2 of Wands, the Chariot, and the Ace of Cups. I don't want you no more. I want me. Okay, Libra. Yikes. I don't care. I don't feel obligated anymore. Who is that? Libra? Check that. It's either Capricorn and Cancer or Aquarius and Leo. It's one of them. And they share energy. That's why I named all 4, because they really just 2 different energies, but different sides of the spectrum. But this Libra energy is saying, I don't really care about what you want. I've been doing the practical thing, the obligated thing. I've been doing the thing that everybody told me to do, because this is how you act when you have a job. This is how you act when you're in a relationship. This is how you act when you're a friend. But I don't care about what everybody says anymore. I'm going to do what I want to do. Look, divorce. King of Swords with the 10 of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. I'm going to let you know. 2 of Swords, that's a blockage, that's a decision. This is your inner peace. Libra energy. Page of Coins. Somebody is messing around and finding out, because this person, this love has transformed to something darker. Love and hate are the same energies on the same spectrum. They just 2 extremities of the same thing. That's what this is. It didn't scoot it over. What y'all did to this energy, I have no idea. 6 of Swords, but they're gone. Back completely turned, not worried about it. R.I.P. to the girl you used to see. Great worry over nothing. I ain't worried about nothing, okay? This Libra energy, like, I feel like this is when you get backed in a corner and you just feel like you don't have nothing to lose anyway. The person gonna leave anyway. It don't matter. No, the person lie anyway. The person got a whole side person or other gig anyway. It's just like whatever. October, Libra, also Scorpio, 8th house energy out here. anyway. Secrets anyway. Family matters is out here with danger, especially in money matters, and peace and harmony. Y'all better watch this energy. This is the type of energy that will clear the damn account and disappear on you. And you know it was them. Because who else had the account? This is revenge, boy. With cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Wow. And they justified. Ooh. This is karma. And it's on Libra's side to do some foul, ugly stuff. This is, what do I call it? An angel of destruction. They have permission to be an angel of destruction. So the universe is giving them the keys to be someone's karma, basically. January out here with lighthearted, carefree. This is a time indicator. This is right now. They out here having a good time. Stepping into a new experience. Ooh, wee. That's what Uranus is bringing in with it. Between this Aquarius season here, you'll be taken care of in difficult times. Wow. I be telling y'all, the energy is, wow, this energy is justified to act this way. Romance, celebration, and party is out here. Yep. And disappointing in some affair. It's their turn. Yes, sitting oceanfront drinking my coffee. Ow. I will drink to that. I ain't worried about nothing. Look. This is why someone disappointed this energy, hurt this energy. It was the wrong thing to do because the universe basically gave the command. The universe gave the command to shit on them. And Libra was like, I thought you never asked. What? Situations in a balance that require careful handling. Period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Ooh, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. A marriage will take place either romantic or business and spiritual love. Their karma is to now watch you be with someone else. While they sad, they stressed out, and they sick. But it's justified. They did it. Don't start none, won't be none is what I just heard. It's the ocean front for me. I was talking about the ocean in the beginning of this. Yeah, period of frustration, lessons to be learned out here. Because of Libra, October on the bottom of the deck. Preserve and you will overcome problems. And why? Because too much concern with sexual matters. Somebody didn't know how to act with this Libra energy. And remember, Libra is energy. So this is just an energy of justice and karma. So this don't have to be a literal Libra. This could just be someone who was openly disrespected, openly cheated on, openly bullied, openly talked about, openly stolen from, and we thought, dang, that's messed up. Sucks to be them. Well, it looked like the universe was like, that's all y'all gonna do? That's all y'all gonna say? I got it. Come over here. And they're being awarded everything that they lost. So interesting, because I got a text message myself last night about, oh, I'm trying to get in touch with you to tell you what's going on with me, because I'm a very single parent. I don't hold no grudges. I don't really believe in child support. I don't feel like, you know, it was a decision on both ends, especially mine, because I am the female who carried, you know. So since you don't want to show up, just remember that, because I know that I'm covered. My womb is covered. My children are covered. So I really do allow the universe to fight for me. I don't, if they empower me to go get an attorney and get child support and all of that and sue, that's one thing. But so far I've not been empowered to do such. I've been empowered to continue to grow my businesses and you know, pour into my children and to allow the universe to handle the situation. And I just got that text message yesterday from my daughter's father saying, man, I'm going through it and I'm trying to explain some stuff to you. And I just remember thinking, I responded to him and said, I hear you, but I don't really know how to respond. You know, why are you talking to me? Really is how I was feeling. Like, I don't know what to do with this, because what provoked you to come pour out your guts to me? I don't even talk to you. And I will, look, he's so, ooh, I don't care. I will screenshot. What he said was, I don't want to look like I'm balling on you anymore. I'm trying to explain to you what's been going on. And I was like, this man just say he was trying to ball on me? He was trying to look like he was balling on me. How'd that work out for you? You know, I'm telling y'all. And I mean, that's how karma works. Justice works. You don't have to be a Libra, but y'all better know these energies, because that energy came out and I was like, Honestly, I was like, I need to go pray about this because I don't know what I should do. I want to laugh at his ass, but I'm like, I don't know how bad it is. Like, are you like depressed, suicidal, or are you just like guilty, conscious? Like, I don't know, but I know. Yes, it is, Amber. Karma coming through like, and I'm like, oh my. Because I couldn't ask for it. I got this message at like 7 o'clock. It wasn't nighttime. He wasn't trying to be funny. Wasn't, I was like, I'm going through this. I lost my job. And I'm just like, oh my, whoa, pineapples. It's coming a lot. So I just want karma coming through. And it's justified. So if y'all know somebody that, you know, it's that person that's out here living their best life and we looking saying, good for you. Good for you, Amber. I know your story after what you've been through. Good for you. Or I'm glad for them. It's that person you see on social media and they back out and it's like, good for you. It's that person that gets that promotion and you like, you know what? If they didn't promote you, I was going to quit because that would have been dirty. You know, this is what it's looking like. Now look, what's the advice for dealing with this type of energy? Cause somebody out here looking goofy as hell, but it's justified. The universe is in on it. Assistance and intention. Look, clap for that person. That's how you look. Help them out. If they call you, hey, I'm just trying to get a shirt made that say finally single. Okay, sure. Good for you. Yeah, yeah. Because they got the intention of healing. 13 and 10 out here. This is death and transformation. This is the energy moving around here. You can help this energy here. You can congratulate them. You can believe in them. And I know that if you did not know energy and you just seen this going on outside, y'all would be like, damn, I don't know who. Because this other person is crying right now. They're crying, they're sick, they're obsessed. They could be depression or they could be, you know, on suicide watch and they could be like, oh my God, Amber, you wrong. But I'm trying not to myself. I'm like, this person, this other energy crying. They're upset right now. And it's giving the vibe of like, who, if you don't know what's going on and you just walk up on this, you'll be on the crying person. Like, what's wrong? What happened? I'm telling y'all, this person not innocent. That's what they ass get. Don't you better listen. You better ask some questions. You better say, hey, what happened? Yeah. This is because of them not being able to control their lower chakras. Lower chakras don't necessarily just mean sex. They could have been greedy, egotistical. They could have been the type of person that steal other people's work or business, take compliments and credit for other people's stuff. Exactly. Amber said, I was the one crying at one point. They will be all right. And that's what I need y'all to know. Yes. If you come across this energy, you need to ask some questions because it looked like they was the victim. They was the predator at one point. Now they the predator and it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. But hey, you know, they bought the gun in the first part. If they hadn't bought the gun, the rabbit wouldn't have got it. That's how I feel. I'm done. If they didn't bring it, then the rabbit would never got it, and then we would all been living in harmony. But since they bought the gun, they dropped it, the rabbit got it. And now, Lord, this the last one. Amber, you gonna love this one since you here. Oceanfront for Gemini. Gemini is the last one. I am dead. So, Uranus went direct yesterday. It's known for extremities. It's known for chaos. It's known to be ruled by Aquarius, which is detaching and, oh Lord, Gemini. Gemini, that looks like a fall from grace to me. Gemini, that looks like a fall from grace to me. But again, we was picking up a whole lot of tower energy. When I get done with this reading, I can assure y'all that I'm going to turn my fan on and I'm going to go to sleep because I didn't. Now, look, I don't know. Now, Taurus energy took a turn. And they been yikes. And they took a turn. Now, Libra energy took a turn. Let's see what Gemini got. Lord, pray for him. Now, I have a Gemini 4th house, which is like a Gemini moon. Because your 4th house is like a second moon. So, this is what be going on in my house. My bad. I started hearing something. They're saying it could be going on in your house. It could be going on with your mother. It could be going on with your children. So sometimes there may be some type of news or information in your fourth house that's related to your kids, i.e., your children's fathers or one of their siblings on another side. Like my oldest daughter has four other siblings. My youngest daughter is the only child, and now she has a 1-year-old brother. But the other one has four other siblings, all older than her, and she's 13. So there could be some news about them, and I'm not related to them, and they're not in my house, but because it's fourth house energy, womb, moon, my kids, so I could pick up some, you know what I mean? So it's interesting that that just even came out because I never thought of it like that. But if I think about this Geminian energy, anytime I hear it, the most relevant energy to me would be like my daughter's dad, and he's an Aquarius. But I picked this energy up from him, which now would make sense from what they just downloaded in, which is that the moon, your house, your kids in your house. So their children right now, they have to lean on you. So anything information wise has to be handled through you. So their business is your business for right now. Whew. Anyway, how is Uranus mixing with this Geminian energy? Remember, it mixes together and each energy gives a different flavor. Whoa, you have the death card out here, death and transformation here, and you have the Empress out here. We were just talking about the fourth house energy. Yikes. So the Empress is Libra and it is Taurus, but it is also given that they going broke. I'm sorry. There's some type of transformation around someone. Now, remember, I be always picking up that good Gemini, bad Gemini, because I'm seeing that someone could be losing everything or they could be getting a whole lot. And this is horrible to me because you don't know which side that you're on. There's a restriction here for this Geminian energy. Someone is very grateful to have something and somebody is praying for some more. I can't make it up here. Look at this. There's a duality here too. You see all the meat on the bones here, but you see the skeleton. It's like it's this duality here. Which is interesting because we all have this. The Geminian energy represents choices. We all have the choice to do good or bad, and we all have a conscience. And it's some people out here like to play like they don't know no better, and then they suffer. And then there's some people out here that do the right thing and they feel like they lost only to be rewarded. We were just talking about that in the Libra energy. Feel like they lost, feel like they took an L, feeling goofy, only for everything to flip around. And somehow they ended up on the bright side of things. I also talked about that in Scorpio energy. I said, Uranus then told you to close your eyes and spin you around 4 times and opened your eyes up and you in a whole magical new place. And you thought you was lost the whole time. So that's interesting. Page of Cups is out here, but you see this rabbit down here wrapping around his ankle here. There's some type of trap energy out here when it comes to some type of abundance. This could be good or bad. Once again, I can't tell. I'm getting both sides here. I'm also getting, you see this 6 back here? It's giving like 6 of Pentacles here. There's a balancing of the scales, more Libra energy out here. Interesting, because what I'm picking up intuitively is whatever energy over there in Libra, with that revenge energy, the Gemini could have been a predator. So this would be like you're either getting blessed or not. They're losing. If they're the ones that's losing, you're winning. If you're the one that's winning, or if they're the one that's winning, you're losing. There's this scale energy. It's like Uranus is flipping something on its head, whatever it was, whichever type of Gemini they were. They were a great person, then right now, someone fumbled on them. They're losing. But if they were not, then they losing everything. There's an all or nothing type energy out here. I can't make it up. With the Page of Cups here, I feel like it's too soon to see too. This is just the beginning of this energy with this Uranus energy. Because remember, with Pluto also here, I can't make it up. Gemini, the Lovers. There's a choice here. There's a duality here. It's a left-right. And then it's so bad because I feel like this Geminian energy, they are so brain fogged right now for some reason. They're not going to realize which one they are until they're sitting there with nothing or they're sitting there with everything. Like literally something could show up, a check could show up, an opportunity could show up. And it's like, oh wow, I didn't realize I had put this type of work in, or my name had got that big, or people noticed me. Or they could be sitting with nothing and it's like, oh wow, how did I get here? I had everything yesterday. Everything, everyone wanted me, and now nobody wants me at all. I'm picking that up again. Uranus is Seven of Swords here, playing a dirty game here. This is the Matrix too. This is the Matrix too. I tell everybody, nothing is ever as it seems in the Matrix. So if you see somebody and you think they look so busted and disgusted and broke, they probably got money. They probably got money. But the people you see and they like, oh my goodness, did you see their chain? Did you see their shoes? They probably ain't got no money. This is the Matrix. This is what Uranus is representing right now. It's flipping our psyche of, remember, Gemini rules communication here. It's flipping what we communicate wealth and success into. So for the people again who thought that, they just been working head down thinking, I just gotta work every day. They don't know I'm out here. They don't see me. You finna get something. And the people out here that's so flashy, getting seen all the time, it's funny too, because it's checking, it's questioning your allegiances. Ooh, and Amber, you've been with me long enough to know what I'm talking about when I talk about questioning allegiances, because we've been talking about how Gemini has been in a bad lifetime story. How they've been trying to spin this, persona to basically be on whichever side was winning. But which side was the winning side? It tricked you. Ooh, this good. This real good. That's exactly what this is here. So it's like now that Gemini has made this choice, which had to be done by the time all these big planets moved, we finding out you chose wrong, Booski. Because if you was Amber, if he had stayed with you, boom, he would be oceanfront too. But since he didn't, who knows? You know what I mean? Like this is, I think, oh Lord, this is crazy. This is crazy. That's exactly what this is. The rise and fall of stars. What was communicated. Just because somebody wasn't dressed in a certain way or being in certain places doesn't mean that they couldn't. Oh, Six of Swords. It's over. Uranus just flipped it on his head. This is like knocking down somebody's blocks. They done built them a nice little tower, and Uranus came through and said, bloop, bye. Ain't sturdy as you thought it was, huh? Bye. Now I'm leaving. Wow. And look, this person could be having no home. This person could literally be having no abundance. This person could be doing some type of hard labor now. This is like working in like minerals. Like they're doing something that's like harsh. Damn it. I knew. Okay, Amber, I couldn't remember. So he in jail. That makes sense. Yee. Oh, shit. Lord. Ah, you making me lose composure. Oh, you making me lose composure, because that's exactly what this is. You making me lose character on here. I'm like, can I pause this and get myself together? This is making me sweat, because this is basically the consequences of being goofy. And look, with the Knight of Coins here, this is people thinking that, I'm going to be broke forever. And then you get some money. Or you know what? I'm winning. I'm straight. I'm going to always have options. And then I've been working on the railroad. I'm not. Okay, that's it. Woo! I cannot. Look, 5 of coins. Nothing. That's wild, man. This crazy. This Geminian energy is pointing out how character is being rewarded. No, ma'am. Amber, this is showing how character is being rewarded. So if you have had good character, you stay strong, you stay solid, then that's a different story. And it's crazy because I was just telling y'all about my child's father. So, he got married and he had a new baby. They bought a house. They bought 2 new Infinities, gold chains, and they did all of this. My daughter wasn't invited to the wedding because the wife said that, they didn't know how I was going to act. And I'm like, what? Because word on the streets, I'm crazy, which I'm not, by the way. I'm very down to earth. But people spin a narrative to make you look bad when they want to make themselves look good. So my daughter's just been excluded out of all these things. She's 8 years old now, so 8 years. And I just kind of, set on it. And people kept saying, why don't you put him on child support? If I was you, I would do this. I would go on social media and do that. And I was like, when I was younger, that was a thing. But at this point, I really have other things to be focused on because I'm not looking for a little check that's going to come when I could be creating a legacy, an empire. You know what I mean? At this point, I have a real estate school, I have a firm, I have my license in California. I'm setting up the second office there, and y'all thought I was going to stop to go get that right there, only to find out he ain't got it. So now they losing everything, they going in debt, and now he reaches out of nowhere and he tells me this out his own mouth. And I'm like, ain't this a bitch? Because this whole time I thought for a second, should I go over there? Like, and that's what he wanted. I was supposed to be like, oh, help me. You need to help me with your daughter. And that's what he wanted. He literally said out his own mouth, I'm ready to stop acting like I'm balling on you. Who says that anyway? Like childish people. But it's been known that, his wife really, they thought it was a big thing. They teamed up together to be like, yeah, we finna flex on her. She thinks she this and this. Spread all these rumors how I'm a bitter, horrible baby mama. And I moved to Atlanta. I'm from Memphis. So I'm 6 hours away. Like, what? Really? Like, I didn't even know this was a thing. I didn't know nobody even knew, they out here, my own people who I done left alone in peace have been steering the pot, keeping me relevant all the way out there. And it's funny because now people are like, Kara look unbothered and she don't really say nothing. And then you find out, you just gotta like God will come get you and say, hey, showtime. Let me show them what grace do. Let me show them what good character do. Because he had bad intentions towards me. Whether I knew it or not, he had bad intentions. His intentions was the ball on me. Well, this Geminian energy is showing the irony. The people who thought they was balling on people wasn't doing shit but balling on themselves. And the people who was just minding their business, staying prayed up, putting the work in, they the people getting cashed out. And to everyone else, it looks like a all of a sudden type thing. Like, oh my God, when did you get this business? And when did you get this? Like, that's where I've been for the last couple of years. That's why y'all ain't seen me. Oh, well, we thought it was because you were embarrassed or ashamed. And it's like, what? I went through something similar. They tried to publicly play me. Now they both straight. Yes, they try to. The irony, though, that's what this whole Gemini energy is. Like, the duality, the decisions out here. Play me and my daughter, exactly. And then they put the kids in it. Like, you finna get some bad karma playing with these kids. Like, what? That's exactly what we're looking at. This Geminian energy is just showing y'all, like, and it's funny because lighthearted, carefree time, yeah, was off. Woo! You ain't got to worry about nothing. And then look, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Now they think you're going to retaliate and you're going to stun on them. No, it's fine. God is stunting on you. And that's the biggest flex ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like if I could call a big brother or a dad or something to knock your ass out. I got the universe. What? Them some hands. I ain't even worried about you no more. You will never be the same. Like, y'all better know how, what? Muddled, unclear thinking. They ain't even know it. This is crazy. They thought they were winning. And honestly, you thought you were losing at some point. Only to find out, like, what's up from down. I've talked about that in Aquarius energy, Aquarius and Leo, which is the vibe of the year. Uranus is ruled by, Uranus rules Aquarius energy. So I talked about how Aquarius was so stuck because they didn't know Two of Pentacles energy, but it was basically this muddled, unclear thinking. They didn't know, it's so much energy moving around. They didn't know what was right, what was up, what was down, who was rich, who was poor. Like, are they stable or are they stable? So they just sitting still right now. It's like resting, drinking your water, taking your bath, sitting ocean front with coffee and shit. Like that. It's like, I'm just gonna wait. You know what I mean? I'm just sitting here and just wait and see what happened. And it's like the signs are there. And I think we talk like that. Amber, look, for a moment I started thinking that too, but then I was like, what do we want forever or not? You know what I mean? Because anything happen to them, that little check go with them. You know what I mean? And they're only worried about, look, son, happiness and wealth. This is Leo. So y'all, I'm going to timestamp these. Go look at Leo and Aquarius here because that's who I was talking about. Where I was like, they can't even help it. They finna run. They don't really even care who hurt or whatever. Like, I also talked about one of them Aquarius energies where it was like, y'all got to look at that Aquarius playlist because that energy is relevant right now during Aquarius season. Where I say this people trying to apologize to this Aquarius energy or whatever, this divine energy is what I'm seeing basically. They're trying to apologize to it, the people who getting the good karma. the rise and fall of stars. This is how people are responding. They sorry. They want to compare. They want to know how you got it. They want to challenge it because they don't think it's real. This is the Geminian energy, good cop, bad cop type energy. And it's like, y'all gonna find out that the person playing the bad cop was really on your side the whole time. They was just trying to make it look good for the haters because the haters wanted you crucified. Lord. The haters was playing like they was a good cop trying to reel you in and set you up and get you vulnerable. Seahorses out here with family matters. That's that fourth house energy I keep talking about. This is very familiar in nature. And then you got wealth with unsettled times need to plan ahead. It's this duality. Somebody needs to plan ahead because they unsettled. And somebody out here swimming in money. It's like, what? And it's so funny because if you just listen to the energy. So I've been working on my companies for a total of 8 years altogether, 5 full time, just doing odd jobs while I build them. So you, at one point, I was like, this shit crazy. I don't even know what I'm working for anymore. I don't even know if this is worth it anymore because it gets so entirely ridiculously like you get confused. Like, do I even want this anymore? Like, I heard it was gonna be hard, but this is like, is this shit impossible? Maybe. I don't know. Well, you can look at the indicators and the energy around you to know when you are reaching the end here. For instance, Capricorn energy been saying, hey, you ain't done yet, but you almost done. So this is just a message to keep hope alive and keep working as hard as you were working the first day. Because you don't know. I'm not going to tell you when you done, when I'm coming for that final test, Saturn, which is going to be somewhere at the end of the year. I'm not going to tell you when I'm coming to do that final check. So just don't get caught slipping. You don't want everything to be for nothing because you got lazy. They ain't even in your nature. So pay attention. Also here with this Geminian energy, it's showing me that we got people like Amber out here. So there are people who are receiving their grace. And then you got people like, look at my own child's father. I hadn't heard from him in months. And then, oh my God, everything's horrible here. I'm going broke. The marriage is crazy. This is what's going on. And I'm like, what? All I heard was cha-ching, ching, not from him, but from God. Because I see those tables turning. So if he's going down, then just the law of nature means that somebody going the hell up. And if it's him going down, then where I'm going? Both of us ain't finna be down there. He had his up time. And he got the chance to show God, show the universe how he handles his wealth. He was greedy. They was like, blink, give it back. Look, parting of ways in either romance or business with someone is behaving stupidly. Bloop, give it back. Okay, Kara, let's see how you've been working hard. You say you want it. Let's see it. Y'all better quit playing. And Amber, be a good steward over your blessings. I ain't even saying your money, your blessings, because look, it's a going back and forth. It's a Dr. Hyde and Mr. Jekyll. One day we laughing, one day we crying. We can be crying and laughing back and forth again, you know? So we just got to stay on top of it here. Enemies working against you here. Something missing. July out here, that's that Leo energy. Stepping into a new experience and a change for the better out here. Where you will be playing a different role. They finna be sick is what I just heard, baby. Because again, who is up is going down here. And it's all about choices. Good luck out here with time to get out of a situation, because truthfully speaking, you could have chosen to, those who fight fire with fire end up with ashes. You could have chose to retaliate and act just as stinking and just as crazy. But because you chose to sink into yourself, love on yourself, and to, again, if I got to call somebody to come stand up for me, to come get my lick back, and I can call the universe, they're what? You ain't never gonna be the same when they get done with you. But remember, when you call the universe, you can't be like, universe, I called you. Where are you? You need to come slap them right now. Any of y'all that got kids and y'all don't got kids, ask a parent. That's the worst thing we hate. When Caitlin come tell me Michael did something to her and I say, okay, I'm gonna take care of it. And then Caitlin want to sit there like, when is this taken care of happening? Like, are you finna whoop her now? And I'm like, who said I was gonna whoop her? Well, I want to see her suffer. And I'm like, well, you got bad intentions, so maybe I need to whoop your ass. Because you coming up in here trying to cause something, like, that ain't how you do it. You come say, hey, mom, this is what's going on. And then I will make my way around. Because, like, this, what if I'm paying the light bill? What if I got a migraine? You know what I mean? You're not even thinking about the bigger picture that the universe is taking care of, but they don't forget about you. So this Geminian energy is just showing us how everything works its way around eventually. And you'll know what kind of choices you made based on the blessings that you receive, says this Geminian energy. because this person was blessed at some point. They was up at some point. They had it. They was cool. And now it's like, yeet. And now they like, wait a minute. And it's crazy because I remember talking about how this Gemini energy was just trying to make sure they had options so that they don't have to, they was trying to avoid this tower. And now it's here. Did I do the advice for this? What's the advice for dealing with this energy? This Gemini energy. Yikes. Magnification is here with knowledge in reverse. That they gonna see your blessings anyway. You already shining bright like a diamond, so you ain't gotta tell them nothing. Don't flex. Yeah, empowerment on the bottom of the deck. They see your light. They see the glow. So number 43, that's a 7. You need to protect yourself. We've been talking about this with the rise and fall of stars. Of course they're going to be bitter and hateful and upset, and they're going to want to see you suffer, especially when they try all their tricks and they don't work. And they like, you know what? They're going to resort to extremities. That's what we're talking about. Uranus mixing in here. It's about to turn something upside down. We about to see it. Some of us are ahead of the energy. Some of us have blessings we don't even know. Have you checked the mail? You don't even know you got the blessing yet. Some of y'all, got a voicemail sitting in your phone right now that you ain't checked. Some of y'all got to check that inbox on social media, and it's an opportunity waiting there. Some of y'all, someone's already on their way from out of town to meet with you, and you don't even know that you're on their agenda, that you're a priority. Somebody's sitting there right now talking about you, thinking about you, writing your name down on a damn Christmas list, a gift list right now, and you don't even know. I'm telling y'all, this Uranus energy mixed with Gemini is like turning something completely upside down, like an hourglass. Very interesting. Anything else for anybody else, Lord? And I'm finna just lay on down and go to sleep because this gives me the confirmation that I need to know. Because when I've been asking, I usually do this for myself anyways with all the transits. I just wasn't doing it on the channel because I felt like it was too much advanced energy. I'm writing this down so I can take this away from Gemini. But I felt like it was too advanced for like the general public and people who not all the way into it, because there's things I'm still learning and I don't know. But one thing I realize is you don't know what you can trigger people or inspire people to move into. So I'm giving it to y'all. But this type of energy, if you've had heavy fatigue, if you've been extremely thirsty, a lot of dreams, and you not no athlete, you don't run, jog, jump, and all of that, and you just, the headaches are coming on and off, if you're seeing orbs, those dreams, when you're in REM stage and you're dreaming, it's like your body's awake. Your body is just as active as if you were awake. That's why it feels like you're not sleeping when you're dreaming heavy like that. That's these planets. I knew I wasn't tripping because my 8-year-old comes in and says, Mommy, my head hurts. And I'm like, she's like, yes. I ate. I went to bed on time. I did this. I took the garbage out. She knows. She like, I have no reason for my head to be hurt. And that's why I'm telling you. And I was like, oh, she getting downloads too. And she a kid. Thank you, Amber. I appreciate y'all too, because I feel like there's some people out here, like if Forever Growing was a person, oh yeah, y'all finna be out. I ain't the only one. If I was the only one, I wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't even have no purpose to be here. Like, the universe sets up lighthouses to attract their people. But remember, I used to say this early on, the refugees ain't the only people who are attracted to the lighthouse. Bugs be coming to the lighthouse too. Pirates be coming to the lighthouse too. So you see there all, and again, that duality where you have to know how to be masculine and feminine. I don't agree with some of the ways that people go about stuff, but I understand what they're attempting at. I.e., if I'm here being feminine, trying to give you these intuitive messages, dig in my brain, and then somebody come in here and they're playing. The masculine thing to do is to take the action to just remove them, but I'm not going to curse them and all of that out of respect for the space here. Now, I do a lot more than cursing out here in the real world, but this ain't the place for that, okay? We're promoting growth here, right? Anything else that I need just before we wrap up, Spirit? Some of y'all also be careful about getting water up your nostrils. Star guarantees success, in need of help, assistance, and guidance, and you need to defend yourself. I've been talking about this already. Please look. Just look in the playlist, y'all. The rise and fall of stars is there. I've been talking. Don't tell nobody you got this stuff. Don't give it to nobody. They're going to be out here now. We're going through times in general. If you just simply look around, you are not I am not of the matrix, but I'm in the matrix. I see the matrix. Now I'm just chatting, but I see the matrix. So y'all seeing these shortages in food. Y'all seeing everybody talking about bunkers and crazy, you know. I'm not saying there ain't war. I'm just saying if you got the universe as your protector, there ain't no bomb that can get you. What you talking about? You know, like you probably won't be in that place. I've been wanting to move to California for a minute, but every time I get ready to move, a natural disaster occurs. I don't feel discouraged. I just understand now, like, oh, let me quit trying to rush it. I was trying to go one time, they had an earthquake. I'm trying to go again. Spirit said again, Capricorn energy, almost, but not quite. And then San Diego just flooded. Literally like an hour and 20 minutes from where I'm gonna be living. So I'm like, what? You know, like the universe will guide you when to move. Because for all the stuff that's going on there, it's not all the time. In the meantime, you'll be surprised at how right when you move to California, everything over here in Atlanta start happening. And it's like, what? I just saw a couple weeks ago there was a protest right around the corner from my house and the streets was blocked off. I might have saw some blocked off streets, but they wasn't bothering me. You see what I'm saying? Like you're coveted, you're safe, you're protected. I might have saw some blocked off streets and some police and a whole bunch of people, but I was going to the grocery store. I just saw it on Instagram Shorts today, and my daughter was like, "Wait a minute, mommy, is that by our house?" I was like, "It is by our house." You know what? I missed it. I miss everything because the universe will guide you and remove you from places. So don't worry about it. You got the biggest heavy hitter that exists when you're actually tapped in. And if you're not tapped in, you're in the right place to get tapped in, okay? Because we're going to get there. And I curse. Yes, I have been on to hit people. Yes, a lot of times. But I don't do that here. I'm not promoting that here either. But I do understand that, again, you have to protect yourself. So if you're blessed with a gift, think about some people out here. Y'all got to understand, like some of these personals be straight crazy. They be like, oh, I need help right now. These people are unstable. So imagine you just a friendly tarot reader and somebody come to you and they want to read it and they about to lose their damn mind. They want to curse you, hit you, hurt you, send you bad energy because A, you didn't tell them what they want to hear, or B, you wasn't available. And they take that as you don't care about me. And it's like, I don't even know you. But guess what? You have to protect yourself. It comes with the territory. Same thing. Imagine being out here and you giving out, food. Y'all see it all the time on The Bodyguard with Whitney Houston was a perfect example. She jumped in the crowd and that didn't go so well, did it? Your fans might get a little taken away. They might get a little carried away sometime. But you have tools to fight with, and they don't have to be toxicity. They don't have to be, vulgar. You know what I mean? Because anytime you have to get to that level, and I'll tell y'all this, we have protectors and we have guides on all realms. So you have lower level demons that you can call on as well. Some of y'all ain't got to that yet because y'all still thinking everything bad. You cannot take a knife to a gunfight. So you telling me that if a demon run up on you, you gonna what? Purify it? Everything can't be purified, y'all. Some of this shit you gonna have to call them boys out. Now, again, on each realm here, they know where you stand at. This is just like, I know my house consists of me and my daughters, but I know if my sister calls me, I'll go over there and help within my boundaries, within my space. We ain't finna go there. We ain't gonna go there. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. Bye, Amber. Have fun. I love the ocean.